really good athlete. But somebody like me is a little bit different. I'm a little bit of a trickster. Hence the whole idea of the wild card. The
Yeah.
wild card is the rarest card in the deck, not the ace. The Joker is the problem. And what ends up happening is that somebody like me is creative enough to pull some crazy shit off. Like, okay, this guy likes to run around. Well, how about I run around? What happens now? You have to come chase me now. Oh, you want to dart in, dart out, but I'm the best at exchange punches. I'm not gonna play you hit me, I hit you, you hit me, I hit you. No, I will blast you and put it all on the line. Like, okay, all in. Watch this. All in. Like, after you all in somebody enough times, shit gets kind of scary. Somebody like me wouldn't go very well with Devin Haney, even though Devin Haney is a very, very, very good fighter. That didn't work out very well with Ryan Garcia, and it wasn't the juice. Like, what I mean?
So
So,
I just
um,
have one question for you, Blair. Um, it's going back to what you said, Brian Norman being the weakest champion.
yeah.
So,
No,
in your
Brian Norman
opinion,
is not the weakest champion. Brian Norman is the strongest champion there is right now. Brian Norman is the strongest champion that there is right now. These champions are all weak.
oh,
That's
okay,
the problem.
all right.
That's the problem. Unless somebody like
Because I
me,
was
fucking Rashidi Ellis, take the throne, all the champions are weak
so
as
let me
of
ask
right
you.
now.
Let me follow up with this question. You said uh, all roads will lead to you. So if you were going to go for a belt, right? Uh, would it be, let's just say, would you go for the IBF belt and take out a Lewis Crocker and then start to force those other guys? Because it sometimes it doesn't seem like people want to get that IBF belt because of that 10-pound rehydration. And you stated on numerous occasions you can go down to 40 or 47 to fight. So I don't think you're that type of athlete that has issue with the 10-pound rehydration issue with the IBF.
No, I wouldn't have too much of a rehydration problem. Um, I don't have no problems going ahead and capturing any and all of the belts. All of the champions are weak is the issue. Brian Norman, the only reason why he got that belt is because I lost a 1 week notice fight, or he will never be champion. End of story. But at the end of the day,
Whoa,
Brian
whoa,
Norman.
whoa, whoa, whoa! I know the panel got quiet, but we can't let you slide with that one. You got to
Go
explain
ahead.
that one. Go into the story. Just give us the clip notes of that story.
Okay, well, the only reason why Brian Norman becomes champion is because of one element: Golden Boy trying to dictate who's the champion by playing games with a 1 week notice fight with me, to which I sold out in 1 week. And I thought that I would get some type of redemption after that, which I did. I fought an even better fighter just 3 months later, long before the year was up, and it didn't go as planned for Golden Boy, which put things in kind of crazy situation. But beyond that, what ends up happening is that Alexis Rocha beating me put him in a higher situation to where he fought a guy from top rank, and they thought that Alexis Rocha would win, and it didn't work out. He lost, and then that guy, I think his name was Cention or something like that, another Mexican guy. He lost to Brian Norman. The belt passed around. That particular one position bounced around to Brian Norman. None of that would have happened if I didn't lose a 1 week notice fight. All of those guys would have hit the deck.
Yeah.
All of those guys would have lost.
Easy.
The only question I got, Blair, is you don't have the promotion to fight to get you in that position for a title shot. Whereas
Mm.
these other guys does. So let's just say even if you would beat Rocha, They would have positioned, you know, because you're not really your promoter. I guess Oscar at the time wasn't really backing you like that. They'd have pulled somebody else up. You know what I'm saying? You probably would never got the shot anyway.
Hold on. But before you say
I
something,
disagree. I think
That would have been the case
hold
too.
on. Before I say that, before anybody say something, this is what I say when you lose in boxing, it don't hurt because they was like, okay, Blair was talking all this shit. Because you notice in the beginning on the zone, Blair was talking all this shit, and they was like, who the fuck is this light skinned nigga with this fro? All right, cool. Then when he lost, everybody was like, yeah, we want to see him lose again. When he beat Hooker, they shelved him for 2 years. Then he had to fight for a year to get off. Got off, and then he got the AB fight. So since he got the AB fight,
I didn't get not one fight after that Maurice Hooker fight. After the Maurice Hooker fight, which was through only 3 months after the Alexis Rocha fight, it was a very fast bounce back. It scared everyone. It scared Golden Boy. It scared Alexis Rocha. I looked straight in his face after that. It's like you scared to try it again. You know, I got a different train.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta be careful with like how you look at like, okay, Rocha needed a fight. They hit Blair. Hey, 3 weeks later, Blair playing with his kids. They don't tell him and like what he doing. Hey, you want this fight? We're gonna give you this, that, and third. Hell, you never take the goddamn fight because I'm like you motherfuckers already
had a fight almost a year before that. Like so, like it was.
You know what I'm saying? So
but you know how the business works though, right? They gonna push certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's only certain fighters they gonna want to push. Like they still pushing Ryan Garcia regardless of all the shit he done. They
That's
already positioned him for a title.
That's what I'm saying though, bro. What I'm saying is that 3 weeks, like it was a fight that had a whole card and everything, main fight and everything. Something happened with him, and then within 3 weeks, you got, hey, Blair, you gonna take the fight?
That's what I'm saying. They didn't really care for Blair. They just they trying to use him as a downfall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a quick question for Blair. I've been chilling. Blair, shout out to you. You the first. I was just saying to Pop, you the first active pro boxer I ever chopped it up with. So salute to you. You know what I mean? You're a man of the people, and I appreciate that. But I wanted you to dig a little deeper on the Norman Haney situation. Like you saying Norman, and I feel kind of bad because my heart is with Haney, but my head is with Norman. I got a little bread on Norman, but basically, I want you to break down why you don't think Norman has any tools. Like, okay, what is going to be Haney's biggest advantage that Norman can't counter? You know what I mean? Basically, that's my question.
Okay, how about this? Norman does not have extremely fast feet. He's not extremely agile. It's not like he's going to catch up to Devin Haney. Okay, he's always going to be fighting behind him. Okay, I don't know if you know enough about Brian Norman, but let's just put it like this. I've seen Brian Norman hit the deck. He hits the deck with straight punches, long range punching. Why? Because he's not great at long range. So the thing is, Brian Norman can't fight. Can't fight if the fight is at long range. Long range is everything with your hands and like keeping your punches long, straight, precise. And if most of his weapons, his good weapons are uppercuts and hooks. You know what I mean? Yeah, he threw a leaping hook at a fucking Asian dude. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen to a black dude. Like motherfucker, we can see that punch a mile away. Oh shit! Oh shit! What was that? Was you stupid to throw that punch? Now I have to make it say things like that are gonna happen. Devin Haney's gonna move, and his feet is gonna be faster than Brian Norman. And the biggest problem with Brian Norman is that Brian Norman has no real long range weapons
outside boxing.
And the only way that
Okay.
the only way that you can compete with somebody like Devin Haney is moving and making him come forward. And then also being extremely good at something that I'm great at, which is exchange punches. You can't counter a fucking person that's great at exchange punches. They're exchange punches. You throw a punch, oh, I'm going right with you. Boom. Oh, you want to play? All in. All in. All oh now, now you're scared. Now you're scared. I got your money now, don't I? That's how you play.
Hey, yo,
Okay.
Blair.
Hold on,
Hey,
okay,
I respect it.
hold
That's a
on,
good response.
hold on, today for your response. So, Blair, as a seasoned fighter, I have a brand new fighter from B&B, my boom boom, Trey Williams.
What's up, my man?
what's up? Hey,
Now, listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
What's your
Boom
name?
been up there. Boom been up there plenty of times. He does not cam up. I see he camming up to talk to you personally. I already know he gonna give respect to everybody, but he's here to talk to you because you are a seasoned fighter and you already know. So CJ, give me a second. I'm gonna let them cook and then I'm gonna let you. So go ahead.
Pop. Hey, Pop. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you because that's exactly why I'm here. And then number two, what's up, Blair, man? I'm Trey Williams, man. I go by Boom Boom. I'm out of B&B, which is Terrence Crawford's gym, man, from Omaha,
Beautiful.
Nebraska.
Beautiful.
But I was born. I'm born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, man. So
Memphis. Okay, Memphis, stand up. That's right.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Been over
so
there a few
I got 3 right away questions for you. So my very first question is, what steps did you take in the beginning of your pro career? Because I'm looking to go pro really soon, like as far as next year, because recently my legs got damaged up. I got tore up in a little accident. So right now I'm healing up and recovering. But I really want to ask you, like, what are some steps or what's the advice that you could give me in the beginning of my career?
Honestly, like the way I've been seeing things, the only thing that can get your career up and running, actually like really running, is money.
Okay.
So you need to look at money. You need to look at investors. You need to look at people that are able to put the money up.
Okay.
You need to be involved in places that got money or like that's at least got opportunities. That might mean leaving Memphis, coming to LA, boxing that wild card. You're going to get your ass kicked a lot until you actually develop yourself and find a way to, well, like me, I sneakily win fights and win sparring matches because I can fuck around and be like, okay, win this round, win this round, win it. Oh, I lost this round because you lost way too much energy. Now I'm taking over. Things like that. You have to be able to play those type of games, and get in touch with people that have the connections or at least have the money. And you definitely need the money.
Okay. And
You
then
need the money and you need the connections. And
appreciate that.
so like I couldn't get anything done until I connected to somebody that had money to push my my career forward, like paying for fights, the first few fights, because I went 4-0 for like 3 years straight. Early in my career, I missed the whole PBC route because there was so much hating in Philadelphia when I was the best fighter out there. You know what I mean? There was so much hate, so much things going on. And I'm a wild card that's coming out of nowhere. My family's locked up. Like they don't even know where I come from because I'm hiding. I'm hiding my past because my father is a kingpin drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So like I had to do a whole lot of things to hide my past.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and first of all, where my past wouldn't make sense anyways. I coming from Mexico. I was living in Beverly Hills. What the fuck am I doing in Philly? I was boxing in New York. What the fuck am I doing? Nobody knows. They just know that this motherfucker is kicking everybody's ass.
Word. And
good pair of hands is not going to get you there.
Word.
The only way that's going to get you there is money and power. Right now, we have a guy, what do you call it? Jake Paul. That's getting very far with just money. He's not shit. It's not like he had like he didn't have 10
That's money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. So everything is about money.
Okay,
Right?
and then
Sometimes I think the best route is to create wealth for yourself as a influencer.
okay,
You have to develop yourself as an influencer, maybe start doing some acting gigs. It's going to be a big grind, a very, very big grind to get to a position of power.
uh-huh.
You
Okay.
know,
Okay, and my next question is a real like serious question. Um, what do you do? Like, okay, so like say like you in camp or like you just training regularly. How do you treat the mental aspect with the sport of boxing? Like, do you get where I'm going with it? Like, you know what I mean? Like mentally, because that's the part that I struggle with the most. Like, bro, I'm never nervous for a fight. I'm never having a hard ass training camp unless it's a mental issue that I'm having. So I'm asking you, like, how do you control your mental? You know what I mean? Like, how do you control that? Or like, what is your answer for that type deal?
Yeah, cause Blair, I was want like he got knockouts in the amateurs with the with all the headgear and everything. Like motherfuckers, he hit one motherfucker and he was like, I don't know if he fight no more. So he hit a motherfucking nigga. The motherfucker was like, I don't know if I want to do this no more. He was no. Like nah, boom, like you being humble. But like listen, like Blair, he like I seen it. He hit a motherfucker, and I can't find him anywhere else fighting anymore.
oh,
It was a grown man that he hit. He like 16, 17 years old when he hit him. And I can't find the guy found something else to do in life. Like he like
hey, you ever heard of Mike Jones?
Yes.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You ever
Like,
heard of Mike Jones from Philly?
Yeah. I
He
know.
was getting up there, wasn't he?
He was.
And he just disappeared, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did. I know what you said, Blair. Don't
What's
worry. I know
hard
what you
to
said.
get
Hey,
motherfuckers
I'm just trying to
think
soak up
about
some
it, shit.
game.
Like, you know,
Hey, and then my last question for you is like, what's like so because I'm going pro, what is it? What is some day-to-day things that I need to do for like boxing, just day to day, like as a professional, like training wise? Like what would you say I should be doing?
okay, all right. I'm gonna answer both of those questions, those last two questions, with something that was a game changer in my life.
Uh-huh.
Um, and like whenever I'm falling off, like or anything, shit don't go my way, I start making certain things happen, and it starts doing like when I start getting back on that path, it makes things happen, and
Word.
miracles and blessings start happening, or even ideas. Sometimes blessings come in the form of an idea that you need to just execute. Um, so this is not really just pertaining to boxing, but this is going to change your life, baby. Give me a second. Shut the door. Got my kids over here.
I just had to do the same. You good?
All right. So you guys ready for this?
I am for real.
Okay. One of the biggest things about the human brain is consistency. Consistency is everything. In order to put yourself in a mind state of abundance, and in order to put your mind state in a position of finding that miracle, putting yourself in that miracle making position. One, getting closer to God. Two, staying consistent with God in everything that is. So what I do is I create these what do you call them? Rituals.
Okay.
All right. I create a ritual, and you have to have a consistent ritual in the morning and in the night. Okay. What do you do to set the day? What do you do to set the day? Now I'm gonna break down the ritual in the morning, which is very similar to the one at night. In the morning, I wake up and pray immediately. I don't care what God you praying to. I'm praying to Jesus, or better known as Yahshua. That's his real name, and I pray to a black God. You know what I'm saying? The original OG. But like what we do is this: I pray to God, and that's the gratitude part. Then I move into the motivation part, where I'm watching a motivational tape. I'm getting myself encouraged to do the very next thing that's going to happen. The very next stage is the visualization, where I'm visualizing everything that I want to happen. You know what I mean? Everything that I want to happen, I'm visualizing the end goal. Sometimes the end goal ain't nowhere near where you at. I'm visualizing like private jets. I'm visualizing like millions of dollars. I'm visualizing the possibility of like trying to work to get to 1 billion. I'm working towards bigger and better things, like in my visualization. Now, and I imagine the small and particular things of how it feels, how it smells, how it tastes, how the taste of my woman's lips. You know what I mean? This is my wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing games with like concubines and all that stuff. Kissing my wife in the morning with a cup of coffee. I'm visualizing these things, whether I got it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm visualizing rolling up to the gym and one of the most luxurious like Lamborghinis. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I don't like Ferrari. Like it's just things like that. You know what I mean? I'm visualizing these things specifically. The breakthrough.
Hold on, real quick, Blair. Hold on, real quick. Everybody on the chat, everybody on the panel. Do y'all have Blair's Instagram?
I do.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
actually I'm not tapped in. I gotta be real. I should be, but no, I'm not tapped in with his IG.
I subscribed to your page. I don't know if you still got your YouTube page up and running, but I subscribed to that like years ago.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to put out some more content. Actually, I'm going to be getting some content done this today. Actually, that's going to be pushing out for Wednesday, every Wednesday, and I'm going to start putting out a whole lot of content each week to give you guys some more content and just give you guys the flair. Yeah, I mean the flair of excitement for boxing, the flair for excitement for UFC, the flair for excitement in fighting. Hell, let's talk about the
Hey, let me ask you this real quick, Blair. Blair, what is your IG handle? I'm Chuck DiBiase on Instagram. How could I find you?
Oh yeah, you can just you can find me on Blair the Flair. IG is just
Blair
Blair
the Flair
with no space.
So listen,
all lowercase.
All right, we're gonna do it right now.
Okay, so CJ, Calico, are you subscribed? Do you know Blair the Flair Instagram? Where if you don't know, he just told you.
Yeah, I've been rocking with Blair for a long time.
Oh, so it's okay. So Calico know, like when I get like when I see my phone, I'm like, oh, what Blair just dropped?
Trying to tell you, I don't give a damn. Hey, bro, I probably seen every interview you ever did, bro.
Hey, Blair, can I keep it P real quick, man? Just real gangster with you. You know, I was a big fan. I still am, because the fight over. But you know what fight you hurt me?
The Broner fight?
No.
What?
Maurice Hooker.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God. I'm like, damn. But, hey, big respect to you. Big respect
I put a
to you.
thong on that man. That's crazy.
man. But, hey, so what's some day-to-day things that you would give me, like ideas or advice that you would give me as a pro, though, just before,
this gym that I'm saying is everything. So you go through this motion every single day.
Right.
It's every single day as a ritual. You try to not like wake up to clicking on your phone, which I sometimes do. We all fall victim of like, oh shit, let me check the Instagram. Oh shit, let me check this shorty. Like, oh shit, what my baby mama saying? I need this. Man, I hate this chick. So we gotta stop doing that. Basically, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have to start controlling our mind, and like in our conscious mind can sit like constantly putting our things out, so our subconscious mind can do it. So in the morning, I'm waking up with a ritual, and I'm going to sleep with a ritual. And throughout the day, I'm amped up, energized. Shout out to Dow Mood, the energy drink company that's my sponsor, and also a terrific company just to get a part of. But so in the morning, I'm going through stages every morning. I take a time. I wake up early and I take time to focus my mind. So in the morning, I'm waking up with the first thing, prayer. That's the gratitude part. The second thing is motivation. Motivation, encouragement to believe what you are going to do next, which is visualize the impossible. Visualize something that you want to happen that is not even conceivable in the time that you're looking for it and you're believing it. It's happening. Everything is happening.
Yeah, affirmations.
Yeah, that's the affirmations and all that stuff. The visualization is very specific based, so you have to specifically visualize. This right here, you know, I visualized this fight a long time ago. This was like a whole year back. Like I wasn't. This was in 2021. I put 2022 as just a hypothetical. Like hopefully it happens a year later. Which we were talking about a year later, but it didn't happen until years later. But this actually happened. You know what I'm saying? I was in Malibu. Like I'm actually talking about the people that's selling his house right now. You know what I mean? All of this stuff that's happening, it's just happening. You understand me? So making sure that you have that consistent thing, that's consistent ritual every morning and every night. Every night I do the exact same thing, but in the opposite direction, following up at the very end doing my prayer. Knockout. Don't play no games with your subconscious mind.
Right. And hey, I just want to tell you, man, before I let you go ahead and cook and everybody else, man, I really appreciate you. You know, before I was injured, I was running 6 miles every other day because I have my WBC shirt hanged up every day because that's my goal. I want that belt. I'll go get any other belt after I get the green strap. I want that one first. So I just want to tell you, man,
a lot of running though. Be careful with that.
I will. I definitely will.
Yeah, cut that shit in half.
Okay. Okay, definitely. And then one more thing I want to say is just thank you, man. I definitely appreciate you. Pop, thank you. Definitely appreciate the moment and letting me ask questions and whatnot. But man, this is just a hell of a moment for me, for real, man. Because
nephew, what I tell you, nephew, what I tell you,
for real, it's a hell of a moment because, man, Blair, I ain't never thought I'd run into you, especially not here. So this is dope, man.
Nephew,
I appreciate
what I tell you, nephew. What I tell you, nephew.
Hey, Blair, I'm gonna DM you. My name on Instagram is Boom Boom.
Okay.
No, matter of fact, it's not. It's Trey_Williams. So I'm gonna DM you. Hey, one day, I need that work, man. I don't care when it is, how it is. I need that.
What's your weight class? What's your weight class?
154.
154. What are you a southpaw, orthodox?
Yep, southpaw.
Southpaw. Okay. All right. What style do you think would best fit you? Are you aggressive? Are you like a passive fighter that's more of
that's for me and you to find out, Blair. We gotta sit the ring, baby. We gotta get in there and dance.
Well, the thing is, because like I gotta be able to fit you into the actual camp. I like right now. What I do is I try to like fit, like cater, like have any person that's like in my camp. I try to make sure that it caters to the overall status of who we're trying to fight. I mean,
well, I'm definitely. I'll put it to you like this. I can switch it. I'm definitely aggressive, but I don't know. I like to just go in there and fight my fight realistically. You know, I don't really like to let nobody control the pace or none of that.
I actually probably could have used you for the this fight that didn't pull through. But we'll be looking for you. We'll be
to be honest with you, I'm gonna put my number in the chat too. You ain't gotta reach out to me right now, but whenever you want me to come,
just DM me in the chat. I'm gonna keep bases with you.
Bet. Appreciate you, Blair, for real, man.
All right, Tennessee, right?
Yep. I'm in Omaha right now, but I'm from Tennessee. So.
Oh, you in Oklahoma? Oh, you with Bo Mac and them?
Yep. Right now. Yep.
Okay, that's great.
Yep. So.
Hey, bro.
All right,
man. All of these.
So real quick, I want to piggyback on what Blair was saying to the young man Boom, because I know you're a lot younger. I got like 20 years on you, but basically what he's saying, you wanted like a specific thing. He's saying like a specific, like, oh, just go run more. No, it's not like that. It is what Blair was saying, the mindset and consistency and like having your mental health right, your emotional health right, and just being like in tune with yourself. I think that's what he's trying to get to.
Hey, and that's why I asked that question, because one thing about it is when it comes to boxing and it comes to that mental aspect, Blair, and just like me, that shit is hard, bro. It's not as easy as you think. It's easy if you know how to maintain it and control it, keep it under wraps, woo. But when you got your mental all fucked up and all over the places, you're not in a good spot, especially with the sport of boxing. So that's definitely why I asked that question, man.
Absolutely, because one of the worst things about boxing is that like you gotta box and focus on fighting an actual human being, and all the plans and strategies in the world. But guess what? That person that's fighting you has got all the plans and strategies in the world. You gotta be good with God. You gotta be good with the universe. You need all the power in the world, and then you need yourself
Word.
to be balanced mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And
Mhm.
I had to find that perfect balance. Like I'm one of the very few people out there that's actually talking and actually walking. Like there's a lot of people that talk a lot, but they don't actually believe in themselves. You
Word.
know, like when it comes to like the end of the line and like their back is against the rope, they not taking those fights that's possibly going to get them in deep water. They're talking like they want it, but they don't really want it. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Like, and not to mention the way promoters move fighters and manage fighters. Like, let's put it like this. They're trying to get us all riled up for a fight between Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, to which neither one of them have ever been tested at all. People like me that's been through enough bullshit. But when we chase these guys, they try to push us away. The thing is, we need to see the test. We don't know anything about these guys. We don't really know who the hell Jaron Ennis or Virgil Ortiz is, but yet they're supposed to be a star. What? Because you said so? We need to be better with that when it comes to the people, the fans, and the overall decency of the sport. You know, so like that's just one thing right there. And like so very few people are like me that just can come out of nowhere and say all of these things. I have to have something that's either broken or really good in my head in order to make that happen. And
No, Blair, because your name comes up like when guys like when the guys create content and they say and they try to say shit, your name when your name pops up, they try to dismiss you so quickly, but you can't. Like you understand? Like so, how do you feel about that when they just try to just like dismiss your name, but like like people who know like even if you think Blair is a pushover, whatever, you know he's gonna sell the fight, and you know that he's gonna make it bigger than whatever you thought. So, what's the problem with fighting Blair? Really, truly.
the
Yeah,
only real problem
I,
is the fact that the element of surprise. Nobody knows what I'm capable of. Every single fight, they thought I was going to lose. They thought it'd at least be like more a back and forth, and then it gets slaughtered white completely out. Like that stuff doesn't happen, which creates a whole lot of fear. Let's put it like this: the next fight that I will be fighting a 10 times tougher opponent than even the great Adrian Broner, and then what ends up happening if he gets completely slaughtered, we still don't know the limits of somebody like me. It's called the wild card effect. So we
hey,
have
I,
the element of I don't know what to fucking expect. And then on top of that, I don't really fit into a category or a box that like they want me to be in. You know, I'm not like a fucking just like the most ratchet ass nigga, just pushing off all kinds of bullshit. But like I'm also not white. I'm not technically Mexican. I'm not technically Puerto Rican. I'm in my own little field of just pure entertainment. But honestly, people kind of need that because the sport is dying because of our differences, because we are so divided, the country, the people.
yeah,
And somebody like me has the elements that can create that bridge of divide. But the problem is that people, a lot of people, and most of the bad people, they profit off of us being so divided.
that is true.
So obviously,
That's very true. That's very true, Blair. I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, champ.
Boxing is being conquered, but it's being conquered with the internal works of us being divided when we can't afford to be. We can't afford to be divided when we have fucking UFC to compete against. Slappers, you know what I mean? Just slapper and being slapped. Now, the power slap, that shit is competition. You got bare knuckle boxing rolling up on us. You got a lot of competition. It wasn't just WWE no more. We're not in the age of just like, oh yeah, the only competition is WWE, or better known as WWF and all that stuff, and in the professional wrestling world. You know what I mean? Now we're dealing with a whole lot of other entities that are fighting for the right of world's greatest and fighting for the entertainment of a whole lot of people of the world. And in order for us to win that war, we have to unite as people. You know, I love the fact that in the end, people were united. Might have been a whole lot of salty ass Mexicans, but in the end, we were united. We had one true champion, which was Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean?
Word.
In the end, we have to keep that type of energy going. That it's not just about race, it's not just about creed, because technically they don't really exist. It's either you black or you black. Like, sorry, but you, you don't you like there's no such thing as your race, genetically speaking. You just look different. You know what I mean? Like, so it gets kind of crazy when the truth starts smacking you in the face. You know what I mean? But we need to get to that point. You know what I mean? Like, okay, but we're all praying to the same God. Like, calm down, bro. You're not that different. Like, you know what I mean? We have to get to the point where we're uniting and not dividing. Because right now we're already being conquered because we're dividing. And the people that are in power, like Eddie Hearns and all of the top promoters, they need to start promoting in a fashion that is uniting people and not dividing people. We're losing it. We're losing the fucking Olympics. We're losing all of the networks. Matter of fact, we're losing it to Jake Paul. I ain't mad at it, but I think 1976, we did not see this one coming. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. Hey, Blair, one question for you. One, and I know you're probably tired of it, but just one. Hey, what's your career fight like that you would say is your favorite fight? I want to go back and watch your favorite fight from your perspective. So tell me your favorite fight from your career this far.
2019, I was my breakout year, which I fought numerous undefeated fighters, starting with Karubian being like my first big fight against a Armenian Olympian that was managed by Ronda Rousey. I wasn't supposed to win nowhere near, and I completely slaughtered him. You know what I mean? I completely slaughtered him in a sold out Armenian crowd that did nothing but boo and fucking say a whole lot of explicit like death threats. I had to leave the venue through underground tunnels. You know what I mean? And leave in a crazy fashion. That would be like a defining moment that you guys are going to see in my movie that I'm developing. But my favorite fight was another undefeated fighter named Villalobos, who came in 20 pounds heavier than me. Like he weighed in right, but he was 20 pounds bigger, bro. And then he had an unbelievably strong power, and he was very, very resilient. So like I get caught up boxing, and he lands a huge shot on me early in the round too. Like he downed me so bad it was stupid. Pow! Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, and I go down, and the referee was this close to counting me out. You know what I'm saying? And I got up faster than I went down. Like, I can't believe the referee was about to wave me off. Like, nigga, yeah, not now.
Right.
I've done did way too much to die now. Like, you know, in that specific time.
Word.
All right, I get up, I survived the round through just like hard grit. Like I'm running around and then just throwing punches. You know what I mean? Just still
Right.
getting hit by the same shit. Pow, pow, pow. Like fuck it. I'm not dying. Like it's either now or never. I gotta win.
Word.
Later
Word.
on, then I start getting it back. You know what I mean? I tap into the Flair, to which I have that DID. So I actually don't remember the actual fight, but I do see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I tap into the Flair, and then like what ends up happening is that at first I was boxing.
Yeah.
Later on, I'm street fighting. I took that shit straight to the fucking streets. Straight to the streets, just blanking. Wow. I'm not going back. You're not going back. Oh, you come forward. I'm coming forward too. You're gonna have to run for me. You know what I mean? And then like I
thug it out.
Yeah, I thugged it out and took it to the streets. And just like, and I gave him a special move that you guys will probably be seeing in the next fight, because my next fight will probably be for a very, very tough fighter that I'm going to have to pull out all the stops and completely eradicate. But he got hit with so many punches and then got caught really bad and knocked him out. And it was a very, very interesting fight. Whereas though, like you knew when you saw it, that was going to be a mega star.
So I got a quick question for you, Blair. You mentioned your next fight a couple of times. So the next fight, does that put you in title contention, or does it put you in a conversation? I mean, in space-wise, how much of a gap between the next fight and being in contention does this thing bring to you?
If this particular fight that I'm working on goes through, I will be top 5, top 3 in the world, undeniably.
Let's go.
And
I'm with it.
After that, there is no next spot. That was a title eliminator, and not to mention a top 5 in the world. So like in the end, no one can just sit here and pretend like I did that, you know. So we have to make sure that we get something good.
Is there an Easter egg on the sanctioning body you going after, or that has to still be held to your vest?
Honestly, I'm going after all of the sanctioning bodies. But you know, whatever that is, I think it's the IBF I'll be taking, and then also the WBO for sure. So yeah, we'll be seeing these world champions very, very soon.
Okay, all right.
I'm glad to hear it, homie.
You heard it first from the man himself.
I'm still living in the place of grace. So like, we're not sure if it's gonna happen just yet. So I'm making sure, like, I'm just prayed up, and this is looking like it's very good for me. And they're very, very, they definitely want the fight. It's the only person that's stupid enough to think that they can beat me. You know what I mean? We have to go through like next generations of fighters.
So,
guys,
I got my idea.
So if a title fight comes your way, and let's just say it's for an overseas opponent, because you did say you're looking at the IBF, and just to put it out there, what is old boy's name again? Lewis Crocker. Would you be willing to go over to Ireland to fight Lewis Crocker if the bag is bigger in Ireland than it is in the U.S.? Because over there, I think the fight would be much bigger for Blair Cobb, being that your personality. You're gonna go over there to the Irish, and bro, I just think you're gonna turn it up for them. They're gonna love you to death over there. If you can make that, if you can get to that point and put your paperwork in, you feel what I'm saying, and get all of that ball rolling to freeze everybody out from trying to do whatever they're trying to do. And like you said, hopefully you got the money behind you to make that power move, man. God willing, on your behalf. Bro, I think you in Ireland selling a fight, them Irish people gonna love you to death, because they love that type of personality, my God.
Yeah, not to mention, I listen to that music, you know. I'll pull up to Irish pub, you know what I mean? Enjoy the scenes. I just can't wait to be a part of boxing and put on a good show. The thing is that, like, I don't care if I'm the underdog. Matter of fact, I like it.
So Blair the
Oh,
Flair.
like, to tell you the truth, I've never not been the underdog in like an actual show. Yeah, now I have people like that will do the woo and stuff like that, and they'll enjoy, the fact that I'm around. But I like being in the crowd full of haters and then turning those boos into woos. And the thing is, we don't have a whole lot of those. We haven't had a great fighter, a truly great fighter that comes from zero to something since my great uncle Ali. We need something like that. There's a lot of people in history that fought as an underdog and made something of
You're
themselves.
gonna see them in the next couple years, Blair. I promise you, you're gonna see the next one up and coming. I promise you, Blair. I promise you the work that I'm putting in ain't for no reason, Blair. I promise you, bro.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, Blair the Flair going. You heard it first. He going over to Ireland to get his river dance on. So, you feel?
Hey,
Let's go.
Blair.
Battle out this piece.
Hey, Blair, just remember my name for in the next couple years when I start coming across for world title contention stuff. Remember, me and you had this talk, and I soaked in your advice. So now I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna run with it. I promise you, Blair, for real, man.
Absolutely. No, make sure that your health is good. Make sure you stay healthy. See,
Yes, sir.
I'm a very interesting character with like a very interesting genetics. You know what I mean? That doesn't
Yeah.
guarantee that you will have that same genetics. So you make sure that you take care of your body, because the one thing that's certain, if you quit, it's never gonna happen.
Word.
If there's another thing that's certain too, if you don't stop, there's not too many things that can hold back a consistent moving object. Like you're gonna, if you keep pounding at it, eventually you're gonna be knocking at those doors that are higher than ever before. You know what I mean? So just don't ever give up. The giving up part is hard though.
Right.
But that's the biggest test. The biggest test is getting through those dark days and those dark nights. Everybody's gonna call you, is gonna be like, man, like, yo, you need to just get this shit up. Like, yo, you've been doing this shit for how long? Damn, you went 3 years without a fight. Like, bro, you've been 4-0 for 3 years. Like, bro, just get a job.
Word.
Oh, damn, bro. Like, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years you've been talking about this Maurice Hooker fight, bro. You need to just get a job.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh,
Hey.
damn, man, yo. Adrian Broner was like long gone.
Word.
We're done. We're done thinking about you.
Right. That's how they talk for real. That's literally
That's how they talk, right? Oh, don't think Blair. Listen, I be hitting Blair. Don't think Blair don't be knowing. I be like, yo, Blair. But okay, because I got a question for Blair. But any of y'all want to ask Blair something before I ask Blair this question?
Go ahead.
He gotta
get up out of here in a second.
I want to put this out there real quick.
Flair doing schoolwork,
because it has more to do with you, Pop. Since you talked to him like that and you just spilled the beans, Pop, when you gonna give me and Blair the opportunity to talk about his dealings in the stock market? Because we tried to have that conversation so I could let people know the other side of Blair, the financial guy, the guy that's doing other things besides boxing, to let young fighters know, yeah, even though you're in boxing, always still have your plan B, plan C, plan D ready, because shit ain't promised. So that's all I wanted to say, Pop. When you gonna get me and this man this opportunity to talk about this stuff?
Man, I gotta get Blair here when he got time. He got the babies right now.
Yeah, November.
Hey, Blair, I definitely just refollowed you so you could see me, and then I definitely DM'd you so that way you know it's me. And then other than that, man, good luck the rest of the way. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. And yeah, man, keep going, keep doing your thing, keep being great, keep being yourself, most importantly. And you know I'm following, I'm watching. So
AC, I literally hit Blair like me and Blair were talking, like we always talking, and I hit him. He was like, "You still alive?" I called him like, "Yo, yeah, I'm still alive, yo, bro. Can you pull up?" Because I got Boom. Like I know Boom gonna pull. I know Boom watching, and he wants to talk to a boxer and know how it really is like that. And when you making moves like that, That's like, you know what I'm saying? So I literally hit Blair for that. But you want to talk about Blair? You want to give him a little bit of the financial side of how you keep it going before I ask you my question? But yeah, go ahead.
Honestly, one of the biggest blessings in boxing when it comes, I mean, like honestly, like when it comes to financial things, like it's just like this. You just have to have faith. You have to pray every single day and look out for the opportunities that might come. I got like a big sponsor that pays bills and things like that while I'm on this. Like it's a road that you have to take to become a positive trader. There ain't no shortcuts. This shit is just like boxing. Maybe not as bad though. Because at least in trading, at least there's 7 to 8% of all traders that ever become profitable and become like that successful professional trader. So honestly, it's just like all the other percentages of that didn't make it is just because one, they might have some mental problems. Like if you're mentally just not okay, like you deal with anxiety that's through the roof, you're probably not good for it. Or like you quit. 90% of those people are quitting. You know what I'm saying? The other small percentage is just because they're like they don't have it mentally. You know what I mean? It just never was. But that's way better than what the fuck I'm doing right now. Well, let me tell you where I'm at right now. In order to be me, we have to get to understand the percentage. Okay, so like this is the reality of the situation and the reason why like I chase being a trader and I know I can do it and I've been doing it very well. Only 1 to 3% depending on the year. Depending on what's going on. Only 1 to 3% of all amateur fighters ever successfully turn pro.
Damn. All right.
It gets crazier. And out of all of the professional fighters, only 1%. It didn't took it from that 1 to 3% to just 1%. Only 1% of all professional fighters ever become top 10. Like a top 10 fighter.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying, Blair. For sure. I'm
even less than 1%. So 1% of all of the top 10 fighters
of the one,
ever become a name.
Right.
So where I'm at right now, you want to do the numbers? Where I'm at right
you're sitting comfy, right? Yeah, you up there.
Where I'm at right now, as comfortable as much as like I don't like where I'm at, and I want to go farther. I have to keep myself in the understanding of where I'm at exactly. You know, blessings only come when you are grateful for what you have. Right now, as it sits, to be me, the percentage is not 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1% chance. One like it's so it's so many numbers before it gets to 1% that I ain't even tripping over that 7%.
No, I feel you. Sound like a millionth. I don't know. I'm a man of math, so it sound like a million, something around there. But no, I feel you. Extremely rare, and that's all the gratitude you need, right? It's real quick. That's all the gratitude you need in life to know that the odds. Yeah, I feel you, Kent.
And then we got to think about like this: what's the odds of you even existing in general? Like out of all the multiple like lives that could have existed, coulda, woulda, coulda existed, but you made it. God created you. Out of all the possibilities in the world, God created you. This earth exists. There's not even a scientist in this world that can actually like fathom the percentage of how the possibility of this happening, life happening. We're in a universe that has matter and all kinds of shit, but in the midst of all of that, We have consciousness in life, like consciousness that's in matter called life.
Right.
That's insane. Like when you look around you and you breathe this beautiful earth's breath, you know what I mean? This beautiful earth, like oxygen, air. Just look around you, man. Like sometimes you can just sit there and just realize that, yo, this dog is living, like, and actually thinking and all this shit. This is incredible. I gotta walk. I'm gonna step outside to a beautiful life, working on homework with my children, you know, on Veterans Day.
This dog is breathing. Yeah. I feel you. It's a miracle. I thought about that. Yeah.
So if anything is possible, then your dream is possible. And if anything's possible, everything's possible. So that's the whole.
I like that message, homie.
Hey Blair, hey man, let me ask you something. How often you train at the Top Rank gym?
Very often. Most times is 5 times a day. I mean not 5 times a day. 5 times
a week.
Yeah. But I'm not just doing that. Like I'm training. I'm doing all kinds of other things, and like you know. So it's a lot. It's a lot of training
during camp.
My body.
Hey, last question. For real, well, it's kind of like a double question, but just you'll hear me out. Hey, during camp, what do you eat? And during camp, is it 2-a-days for you?
Yes.
Okay,
there's a lot of
I'm just making sure I'm doing it right. Okay.
There's a lot of 3-a-days actually.
Whoa,
they're not even 2-a-days, they're 3-a-days.
Okay.
You know, they're like 3-a-days until I just fall out and die. You know what I mean? I'm trying to just make it to Friday. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it to because Saturday is my worst days. I'm gonna tell you something. When you live the life that I live, my favorite day is Monday.
That's when you get to it. That's when you go the hardest. Yeah, get after it.
That's because it's called the reset.
I'm all cooked up with energy drinks and ready to go. Drinking my cup of coffee in the morning. Ate a good meal. I'm healed up. My body ain't hurting and aching. I'm running through anybody that gets in that ring.
Hey,
people purposely don't show up to the gym because of me.
So do you eat in the morning?
Yes, I eat in the morning.
Do eat in the morning. Okay,
you got it.
Biggest meal. Carb up. Is one of the biggest cardinal secrets I have. Keep it to yourself, and hopefully, not too many people see this part. Sweet potatoes.
Blair. Evan said in the chat, he asked, "When is Blair fighting?" Because we want to see Blair fighting
in January.
End of January, that's what I'm expecting. That's lit. That's what I'm expecting around the 31st.
January 31st.
Yep, me too. So that's lit.
Try and get something in Puerto Rico. We'll see. But something big is going to happen.
Okay,
something big is going to happen.
My question:
if that doesn't happen, I have something else. So if they play games with me, I'll grab a bigger bat. So we're working on things. You know what I'm saying?
So
God is good.
Here's my question right here, right? Because Heaven said, looking forward. We need you in boxing, right?
We do.
Now here's the thing, right?
We do.
How do you feel about certain people who really know the sport thinking about Ben Whitaker being the new you?
Ben Whitaker, no. Ben Whitaker wish he could be me. See, the thing is that Ben Whitaker has all the charisma and personality inside the ring. He doesn't have it.
That's what I'm talking about. The charisma.
And on top of that, he works off of arrogance. I only look arrogant. See, that's the thing. Like I have a dual personality where I'm engaging to other fans. I'm a people's champion. Last time I checked, I won a people's champion belt. But that's because I beat a real name. Ben Whitaker never beat a real name and possibly will never beat a real name. Why? Because he's protected. And it's okay because they're playing the game the way they want to play it, which is politics and adjustments and all kinds of little nonsense like that. But at the end of the day, in order to be the people's champion, you got to have a whole lot of big wigs that don't like you very much because you're calling people out. You're making sure that people stand on what they said they were going to do. You're holding people accountable that that don't even believe that they should be held accountable. You know, you're calling fighters out on their BS. You're doing certain things that causes a lot of conflict, but in the end is for the greater good of the sport, the people's champion.
Word. Hey,
Have that.
Hey, Blair, can we just, and my bad, Pop. I'm gonna be quiet for real.
Nah, go ahead, bro, because I already know. But bro, come on, nephew. Come on, go ahead.
Hey, can we just put it like this, Blair? Can you just say that man cannot fight and be real? Can we be real for just one second? Because Ben Whitaker cannot fight, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. All that herky jerky little funny shit that he's doing in the ring, you going to sleep, bro. You're going to go to sleep,
man. Speak how you feel. Speak how you feel, man. Session.
I don't know if he's a great fighter or not. That's yet to be seen until he actually gets tested. But what I've been seeing is him fighting a whole lot of fights on the other side of the world.
Word.
With fighters that's not nowhere near on the caliber of him.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying he can't fight.
Is talented. He has very fast reflexes and he is talented. But what happens when you have like fighters like that come from, like, let's say America, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they do something that holds him accountable for the things that he does. Like, yeah, he can do all that slipping when there's a slow fighter that's very easily to see all his movements. What happens when he does a feint? Things change, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, he doing all this shit for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? And pow, like, you know what I mean? It's weird. But what happens?
Like a Amir Khan type shit, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody can do some funny shit that he's not used to, and then bow, get him knocked out on the canvas, and then like we gotta see what happens. How he bounce back from that? The biggest thing about boxing is that eventually the truth will set you free. Eventually, the truth about Virgil, the truth about
Brian Norman
fights, the truth about all these fighters is going to come to light sooner or later, no matter how many times people protect him. And whether he's a great fighter or not is yet to be seen. I think that it looks really nice. I like it, but I also wonder what happens when somebody in Philly just run upside his head right quick. Is he going to respond well? Because he's doing all of this shit with the it's like overkill showboat. You know what I'm saying? To like some Africans or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously people that can't box. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what happens when he's tested with somebody else. But he has an incredible background in the amateurs, so it seems like he might be
the goods.
He might be the goods. We don't know.
Yeah.
I'd love to see what happens when something like that last fight that I will tell you about with Villalobos, Stephen Villalobos. I would love to see what happened when something like that happened to you. How do you react? Did you curve? Did you stop? Or like, what happened? I would love to see what happens when something like a Alexis Rocha fight with me happens. You took the fight late notice and you promoted and made sure that the fight happened. Did very good.
But Blair, how many fights?
What happens after that?
How many fights has Rocha had since you?
I don't know, but he hasn't been looking good.
Not lately.
And so just to say that he's probably had 2 to 3 fights since fighting you, and that's been like 5 years ago.
Yeah, more than that.
No, he had a few fights.
Man, them shits don't count. Them bullshit fights don't count. You fight them damn like you. Come on, man. You fighting guys that sell weed. Stop playing.
You wrong as fuck.
Man, I was so real.
Hey,
you wrong as fuck.
Hey, put it like this. Hey, when I think about Brian Norman Jr. opponents in his career, could y'all imagine if Blair Cobbs would have fought all of those opponents?
No. Hey,
like Blair Cobbs versus Sasaki?
Oh man, that would have been crazy.
Man, knockout of the year, first round.
For sure.
I would have moonwalked and did the samurai. I had a samurai sword and that shit. All kinds of crazy stuff would have popped up.
Hey, Blair. Hey, Blair.
Yugen.
Hey,
I had a couple of Japanese babies. You know?
Ever since
Oh, wow.
he said you smoked that boy AB, knocked out his tooth. You ruined that boy. Yeah, has a false.
Hey, that nigga been drunk. Hey, that nigga been drunk as hell lately, Blair. You done put that nigga out.
Oh, I've been seeing that.
Out here, man.
Blair,
He's out here
I'm
where I'm at. And I hear,
Blair, I'm gonna DM you the I created a meme around that time when you fought. What's his name? AB? I'm a DM that meme to you, man. So you can post it on your wall or whatnot.
For real. Now, very few people ever just like call a tooth before a fight. I called a tooth before a fight. I said, look, I'm gonna knock your tooth right out, and we're gonna have a good time.
Oh, that's bars. Yo, that's real shit, though.
I know one thing for certain. I was not calling no damn knockout.
Hey, Blair.
That man has an incredible chin, man.
Hey, Blair, we know you a great boxer, but do you have like any other fighting background? Like could you be the first boxer to beat like a Conor McGregor in and out the ring, like in the octagon and in the square circle?
I don't know, but it's yeah, I have a little bit of experience. I've submitted people out. I put people out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have grappling experience that I use in boxing as well. You know what I mean? I have grappling experience, which really is what you would consider Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have a little bit of kickboxing experience, which would probably be considered Muay Thai, but also Taekwondo. Little bit stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Nah, hey Blair, I could dig that. You know what? Because I was a 2-time state champion. I was a wrestler coming up, so I definitely know what you mean.
And I loved wrestling. I didn't wrestle.
I would have tore that ass up though.
I done DDT'd so many kids, man.
Hey, I was a monster on the mat, bro.
Nah, you got so
many kids, man.
Listen, man.
Hey, we went overseas. Hey, Blair, we went overseas, man. Like, I don't know, man. No, I'm just
hey, listen, man. Listen, man. Everybody, listen, man. These boxers, these guys are just like Blair, man. These guys, they just as human. They just as fun loving. They just as so. Because I know the babies in there. I do not want the younger Cobbs mad at me later on down the road.
Oh yeah, I gotta do a lot of homework with him, man. I gotta get out of here.
So anything y'all want to ask Blair before he get up out of here? Because I called Blair to pull up. I hit him up like, yo, Blair, pull up real quick, man. Come on, man, real quick. So anything y'all want to ask Blair before we get him up out of here? We don't want to hold him too much.
Just hit me back in the DMs for real, Blair. That's it.
I just gotta find my phone.
Yep. Trey Williams.
All right. Trey Williams. I got you.
Absolutely. No, quickly, I just want to say a shout out for pulling up again. Again, it's just an honor to talk to a real, active pro boxer. So salute to you, man. We might be in touch. I don't want to put too much on it, but I just started my channel and I think I'd like to reach out to you. So shout out.
CJ, I got you. Hey, Blair. CJ's on the West Coast, so the time frame will be a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Where you at?
Blair don't care who.
I'm in Cali, Sacramento right now. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm in Sacramento.
Oh,
yeah.
Bay Area. Oh, that's up there, man.
I'm from the town, man. I'm from Oakland.
Pull up to the Bay Area. That's crazy. That's a long ways,
No. Just to pull up on the chat. The time frame is a little.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying interview or whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? We tapped in. I just started my channel.
Jokes, man? You guys got some jokes? Because I'm starting my YouTube page too.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, absolutely, man.
Yeah, we're gonna start chopping it up and cracking some jokes on like the latest knockouts and the most trending slap outs and shit like that. We want to keep things funky. You know what I'm saying?
Blair, me and you go back.
I like that.
Now, see, this is what I be trying to tell y'all, man. Boxers are they niggas from the streets, man. Me and Blair, I be seeing that Blair shit. Blair be like, I know Blair be like, this nigga here. So
yeah.
I'm just telling y'all, like, listen, man, be like, don't be too surprised that if you say something and Blair be like, nah, I know who you is. I seen your shit. Nah, like, yeah, like you may like if you like fuck with Blair or you say some shit just trying to get a laugh because some content. Nah, Blair, nah. Blair seen you. He saw you. He on the chilling circuit. We around here. Just saying, so
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm all about the jokes, man. I'm all about it.
So before I let Black get up out of here, we keep cooking on boxing, man. Y'all got anybody got anything to say, man?
I said my piece, man. I said mine for sure. So
all right.
I'm good.
Anybody else got anything for Black to get up out of here, man? Other than that you know what it is when you talk to a boxer.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on to the Smoke Session, episode 760, baby. You got the one and only Blair the Flair. Woo! The most exciting man in boxing.
Let's go, baby.
No, that's fire. That's fire.
Man, hey, man. Hey, CJ, I got you, bro.
For sure. I figured, but I just want to put it in the air so he knew. You know what I mean? That I had, a little something going on.
I got you. And boom, you already know I got you. Hey, boom.
Yo, I'm here. Hey, before you end your show or before you do anything, before you even say anything, let me just address something real quick, y'all. I just got to say thank you to my uncle Pop James, man. Like, one thing about it, that nigga told me a while ago, like sometime last year, man, he told me he was going to get me in contact with Blair. He promised that to me. And today that happened to come true. So I just got to shout him out and just be thankful and grateful and just be appreciative that God got these kind of people around me. You know, my team, just everybody that's involved with me or around and supporting me with boxing, dude. This is big for me right now because that shit right there is motivating. You know what I mean? And all I'm gonna say is because I'm trying not to choke up, man. So I apologize, but it's just I'm going through something right now, real rough, where I'm not fighting. So for God to make that happen, this is big for me, at least. So just want to say thank you, man. I really, really appreciate you.
Bro, I had no problem. I had no problem letting you being on my channel. I had no problem letting everybody let's fall back and letting you know what I'm saying?
Man,
yeah, it was really for you. You got the questions off. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Because you're the young fighter, not me.
Hell yeah. No, I just want to say I appreciate all y'all and just everybody that's involved with my career, man. Because like I said, moments like this, everybody don't get these moments. So for me, that's big, man. This is a moment for me where I'm actually happy about that. Got to talk to a stand-up fighter, a fighter who really stand on his own and really do his shit. So that's big.
Like it's different when it is outside of guys that you already been.
Yeah, like bro, like don't nobody know I've been knowing Buzz since I was 13, since he was before all the divisions. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't just meet Bud, I've been knowing Buzz. So I know how good of a talent,
Knowing So Cold, knowing Bernie.
Yeah, So Cold. Bernie damn near watched me grow up damn near. Like, as soon as I got to Omaha, Bernie was in my life. So it's like, come on, man.
It's different. But I got no problem. Hey, let me be quiet and sit back because I know Boom got a question after. Like, bro, if this show would have started at the beginning, you could have asked 2 hours worth of questions.
Word.
Nobody else said anything.
Word.
Right. Yep. It was letting you cook.
Hey,
but Boom, you call him. You might call him real quick. You might call him Pop. You might call him Smoke. I call him Turkey. You know what I mean? Black Turkey, because I got to be grateful for the opportunity that the platform that Smoke provides. No, shout out Pop, man, because that's big. Every time you got Blair on, I appreciate it.
And this is what you call a real ass nigga. Oh my, no.
Right.
Hey, Evan sent the fighter. That's Trey Williams. We call him Boom Boom. That's Trey Williams on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Boom, tell me your Instagram. Because
Oh yeah,
I want
my Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up this phone. I'm getting old, man. Not really. I'm just trolling. But
I
check it out.
want y'all, listen, I
It's
want
Trey.
y'all, like everybody up here, I want y'all, if you haven't seen, I want y'all to go to the Instagram that Boone got, bro. He hit, bro. One guy, he like this, like I only saw two. One guy he hit so hard, that guy chose another profession.
Man.
Understand that. That was a grown man that got hit by a kid that chose another profession. The other guy,
yeah.
I want you to, you know what? You got to go see it on your own. But yeah.
Yeah, so my Instagram is Trey_Williams1. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Trey_Williams1. And yeah, again, man, I appreciate you, bro. You real stand-up nigga for real, man. For real.
Man,
And to be honest, I want to shout out the panel too, because we all asked great questions. It was good vibes. It was all positivity, and we all got to learn something for real. I learned from a professional aspect of what I should do as a fighter and how to move with the mental, so on and so forth. And y'all got to ask y'all shit off. So, man, we all got one tonight. You feel me? Word.
Man, hey, listen, man. I get high, I be drinking, I be smoking. Listen, I know how to conduct myself to let everybody get what they want. And we do how, like, I ain't gonna be like, go. Nah, that's not where I'm going with it, bro. I'm way past that. I knew as a matter of fact, when he pulled up and then you pulled back up, I already know that Boone want to talk to a professional boxer.
Word. Hey, I was tapped in. I was tapped in for sure. But when he pulled up, I definitely didn't just want to interrupt. So I wanted to, you know what I mean? Word.
But hold on, why would I not? Cause you know I clipped the show at 2 hours, but we going on 4. Why would I not let that, like, hold on, that's content that I can clip later, way back in the future.
Hey, talking about prospect, or you know what I mean, prospect, talking to, a legendary fighter or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? But for real.
This is not, listen, like I said, 20, 30 years from now, this shit going nowhere. You're going to always be able to type that name in. Even when I'm gone, boom, you're going to always be able to type that name in and be able to see, like, oh, hey, yeah, this one I was on, this one I said this one I was on with him, this is when we said that. And the shit later on going to be just as true as when you tell your grandkids. This shit is going to be forever.
It's
Yo, and that's real. That's real quick. I want to say that's something crazy about when you start putting out content. You start reflecting on that. Yeah. After I'm dead, motherfuckers can still potentially see my shit. You know what I mean? And know that I kept it real or whatever they want to, whatever judgment they want to make about me. But that's crazy. Yeah, that's something my grandparents, nobody in history. You know what I mean? Nobody in history has had that ability. So that's what's up.
But basically, I wanted to say it like this: when you put stuff out there, it takes that snapshot of who you were at that moment. So years later, you can say to the future guy, to the past guy, did I live up to everything that I spoke of back then? Was I the stand-up guy?
Real shit.
If you ever want receipts on yourself, the things that keep you modest, it's always good to go back and look at those early interviews. So that young, hungry Trey don't never change from the Trey that's now a millionaire or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So
definitely.
That's the way, for me, that's the way I kind of look out the body of work that you put out there. Is it consistent with your lifelong dreams and your lifelong ideology?
Word.
I'm gonna go back and peep out Mac Mob from 2 years ago when I first popped out. But no, that's real. I feel you, AC. That's deep.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. What the panel cooking on, man? What y'all cooking on, man?
Okay, so we already cooked on every other fight and everything else, right? So
have y'all, hey, not to interrupt you, but has anybody, and I mean just y'all, have y'all talked about Sam Noakes and Abdullah?
We did. We touched on it.
Good. Okay.
Like, To be truly honest with you, like
I just ain't been hearing people talk about it. I just feel like, come on, y'all. You know.
before we get there,
I
before
feel
we
you.
get to that, right? All right. So, boom, we already know where you from. All right,
What?
we know where you from, but we know where you at. How do you feel about the big fight coming up this weekend, where we got the rematch, but the rematch has Bomac in the rematch, and the last time we saw Bomac with Eubank Jr., he looked like, I'm gonna say this shit, and I've been saying this shit, and people now all of a sudden trying to act like they remember it. When Bomac was with Chris Eubank Jr., he looked like how Roy Jones wanted him to look with when Roy Jones was training him to fight before that he lost. But when Bomac went there, he had him looking like how, I'm just saying.
Word.
If you go back and look at the fight, if you look at the fight, the first fight, he was winning, but he ended up getting clipped. Just like
Word.
you said. But when Bomac was training him, he was looking like Roy Jones Jr., like how Roy Jones Jr. was trying to make him to look.
Word. Speaking of Roy, that's the reason. Like, I don't want to get too deep into this with y'all because I know that's not the question. But speaking of Roy, that's why I'm not happy with him training Spence because Spence is coming off a loss, so he needs he. I
Fuck
don't know.
him. But you know what? That's a whole other lie.
Yeah, we gonna get on that later,
We'll
but
get on that. But how do you feel about Bomac training Chris Eubank Jr.? And just like Gooch was saying last night, that if he can, like, if I'm saying we, because I know my bud buddy. Damn. If I'm trying not to be biased. I swear to God, y'all, I was trying not to be biased, but cash out the bag. Sorry. If we get the knockout here too, or the win against Conor Ben in the revenge, does that not make BNB, not just BNB, but Bomac? Because everybody talking about, oh, Bud gonna be back in such and such. They don't know that's Bud gonna be back with his fighters promoting a whole nother card. You know, like, catch up, niggas. Anyway,
hold on. Let me join back because I can't hear nothing or nobody. Hold on.
but what I'm saying is that Bomac getting that, if he can get back with Chris Eubank Jr.,
Word.
if he can bring Chris Eubank Jr. back to when the last time they was together, when they was able to work together, does that not put Bomac at
So
trainer of the year again? And then then with that being said, does that put BNB Jim on a whole nother motherfucking level?
So listen to me when I say this. Just listen to me clear if y'all can. So I put it to you like this. Once I'm not gonna say once you're a part of the gym, you always a part of the gym, but I don't know like how to explain that situation, Chris Eubank and Bomac, without saying or doing too much. So the least I could say is I feel like he a part of the team. You know, I feel like he with
No
us.
motherfucking said, I don't need you to, I don't want you to get in no trouble, because we talk all the time, but way before, so I don't need you to get no more. Enough said. He part of the team. I already.
But that's to put to my knowledge. That's to me look like as an outsider looking in. You know what I mean? Like, don't quote me or you know what I mean? Like, don't.
I don't gotta quote you, nephew. I saw the last time Bomac was with Eubank Jr.
Word.
Knockout.
But this
It was
is what I
a
will
beautiful
say.
knockout. It was a beautiful knockout. Now, I don't know if you watch the Grand Arrival, but the way that Eubank Jr. Listen, I when you get some time to go look at it.
Word. I feel like this, and this on some real shit with you. I feel like Chris Eubank has been a great. I mean, I feel like he's been could fight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take nothing away from Chris Eubank other than has he been world champion in multiple divisions? Has he, you know
No,
what I mean?
no,
So
yeah.
no, I'm not asking. You know what I mean? But like I'm saying that as to say, like I still think he's a great fighter. I do see a knockout this weekend. I definitely do, only because you already fought him, and then he's little, bro. Like you made him look like he shouldn't even really be in the ring with you, type deal. Like, yeah,
Nice. Stop being nice. Stop being humble.
here, I'll put it to you like this. Chris Eubank about to go in there, get the knockout, and do what the fuck he gotta do. He gonna beat the shit out of that nigga for sure.
And
But
why is he gonna do that? Why is he gonna do that?
fuck it, I'll give y'all what y'all want to hear. Cause he with the greatest team of all time. You feel me? He with the goats. He with the goats, man.
He with Bowman, right?
He with the goats, man.
Now, what I'm telling you is that, bro, when you go and watch, not glazing nothing, but when you go and watch,
no, we not glazing this real shit.
when anybody go back and watch the Grand Arrivals, and you see how the difference between when Chris Eubank last fight and this fight that's coming up, he looks so much more comfortable. He's saying he feel like you can. I gotta watch this shit and do it because I'm a content creator. I don't watch this shit because I gotta see it. I gotta look at it objectively. The way that Chris Eubank is talking in every interview, whenever Bomac come up, when he's the Grand Arrival was him and Bomac. He didn't have him and his dad or his entourage. It was him and fucking Bomac. And the catchphrase now, I don't know if y'all seen it. Does anybody know the catchphrase? AC, did you see the catchphrase?
Hey, Smoke. This what I wanna leave.
The catchphrase of what?
They don't want to say it.
Hold on, Bo. The catchphrase after Chris Eubank and Bomac walked off. Do you know what the catchphrase was?
Nah, I didn't catch it.
Bo, did you see the catchphrase?
I didn't even see the Grand Arrivals, to be honest with you.
That's that type of shit I got. Calico, do you know the catchphrase already?
My bad, bro. Repeat that question.
The catchphrase after Eubank and Bomac walked off. Do you know what the catchphrase is that's gonna be right now?
Nah, what is it gonna be?
Okay, boom. You didn't see it. So, but I'm gonna tell you, you should know. Bomac said right after they walked off, like before they walked off, and the guy was getting ready to talk some other stuff, like to say some other shit. Bomac grabbed the mic and said, "It's work time, y'all."
Word.
Oh, he always say that. Work time.
Work time.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's up. Work time. Y'all know what's up. Work
Y'all
time.
make my God. Listen, man. It's real easy to make my point, man. The man said work time. If we already know what work time means and different catchphrases.
Belt to ass. Belt, nigga. You about to meet Belt Gang. You feel me? Word. Belt. Nothing more to talk about.
All I'm saying is when we start talking about like the shit I see don't be like I got a spider sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, hell no. Like,
hey, they don't want to say it. They don't want to say it. But y'all know who trainer of the year is, man. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all know who the fucking trainer of the year is. Feel me?
This is what.
Even though a lot of people don't feel me.
AC, this is what we was talking about last night, AC. If he get this win, what else is there to say when it come to Bomac and the B&B gym and just the whole training staff? Because they training more.
I don't even think, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. I don't think Chris Eubanks beating Conor Ben is the thing that gets him over the edge. Just what he did with Canelo alone gets him trainer of the year. Period. You had all the talking points. The smaller guy coming up.
Tell him AC.
The smaller guy coming up, facing the unbeatable. The way they tried to portray Canelo, like he didn't have losses prior to facing Bud. the mere fact that he took the smaller fighter to go up 2 divisions and beat that man ass the way he did, and it was clear that that ass whipping was an assignment game plan. They stuck to the game plan because they knew the assignment, hands down. Nobody can do, not even if Brian Norman Jr. goes out there and knocks Devin out in the first or second round. You're still not gonna get train of the year over what Bud just did. He's a shoo-in. There is no.
This is icing on the cake, though.
Yeah, I get that. Okay,
this is the extras. This is the extras.
This is the extras, like to jump out and do a whole. Like this isn't another American. This is a whole nother fucking
That's the
country.
final nail in the coffin. That's the final nail in the coffin.
That's what I'm saying. Like with this,
okay, I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't try to say some Mexican or Australian.
No.
Like B Bomac got to get it 2 years in a row, no denying.
That's gonna be the gym. That's probably if there was an award that said what gym in the last 10 years have produced the most greatness, what trainer and gym has produced the most greatness in boxing, hands down, it's B&B Gym.
So that's
so they got gym and trainer of the decade, as far as I'm concerned. Period. It's not even up for question. Nobody's done what they've done in the last 10 years, and you got one name that just did it all. All you got to do is say, okay, what gym are you talking about, and how does he fuck with Terrence Crawford?
Crawford. That's his trainer from.
I don't know, man. Like they might give Bozy the joint.
No.
Yo,
I gotta laugh, Bo. I gotta laugh at you like that Charlie Murphy shit. I gotta laugh.
But check it out though. Check it out, man. Boots, right? He got the win over
Stanionis.
He got
limo driver.
He got. Yeah, I ain't counting him, but he also had fucking the other dude, the Cuban dude. You know what I'm saying? Cuban dude. You know what I'm saying? When they smoke somebody, that's gonna be a run for trainer of the year.
Yo, man, stop these boys here. Yo,
no, I'm saying the Cuban dude. No, what's the Cuban guy that didn't look at?
You talking about Andy Cruz?
No, I'm saying, but that's what they gonna look at.
Nah, you talking about Thomas DeLome type nigga shit, like, yo, Bo.
No, I'm saying, but that's what they're gonna look at. I'm not saying he deserves it. I'm just saying that's what they're gonna look at. They're gonna be like, yo, he got 2 fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Bo, stop trolling like that, man.
That's some crazy shit he'll type in. That's some crazy shit he'll type in.
Hey, man, I gotta give a little pushback somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Bold out here doing an AC impression. Get out of here.
I gotta try my best to make some type of argument. You know what I'm saying? Even if that shit sounds crazy, man, I gotta try my best to do it.
That's a Brooklyn dude for you right there. That's what we do. That's a Brooklyn dude right there.
Man.
That's what we do right there. Now y'all know where I get that bullshit from.
I don't know. Yo, my stomach hurt. Yo, no, you know what? Certain shit, man, because you already know the shit that we want, we not gonna get. So,
yeah,
certain shit that we do get, take it as it is, man. Like, that's like, if you think if I'll tell you some real shit, I still got the privilege to talk to my pops, right? He close to 80. And when it comes to boxing, I'm gonna tell you something right now. That nigga, my father, when he think if I ask him anything about Sugar Ray Leonard, he goes the fuck off for 2 fights. What 2 fights y'all think that shit is?
Probably the Haggler.
Number
And
1,
Roberto Duran.
no,
Thomas Hearns.
no,
What's his name? Iran Barkley.
no,
Terry Norris.
no.
Lalonde. Was it Lalonde, that white dude?
What's the other nigga that they never fought?
Oh, that he never fought?
Oh.
I don't know, man. I thought he fought like everybody.
Did he fight Terry Norris or no? He didn't fight Terry.
He lost to Terry Norris.
Okay.
That was almost like his first time.
He didn't fight Iran Barkley then. I know between the two.
Nah, he ain't fight him.
He ain't fight Iran Barkley, and you saying it's not Iran Barkley.
I can't figure out. I want it like I know the fighter. I can't say his name. I want y'all to say his name for me. So
Is he black? Is he black?
Yeah.
Mike McCollum?
No, he was at 140.
Shit.
And I'm thinking of the guy. The guy had legendary fights with another Mexican. But I can't.
Zuma Nelson?
No, no.
Zuma Nelson was smaller.
It's like
I think Donald Curry was too young too. So
Alexis, was it Alexis?
Alexis.
Oh yeah. You talking about damn? You talking about the Hawk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fight there.
Aaron Pryor.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it was somebody like that. I was trying to. That's why I went.
Those
recipes to Aaron Pryor,
right
man.
there. Those 2 fights right there. I swear to God to you, I can remember going back and forth, like doing like this with my godfather, God bless his soul, George Hill, and my dad, going back and forth, talking about, and my godfather saying Sugar Ray this, and my dad saying Sugar Ray a bitch. I can just tell you right now. And if I call him right now, everything I fucking love, the 2 fights he gonna talk about is he ran from Marvin Hagler and he ducked Aaron Pryor. So
he definitely ducked Aaron Pryor, but a lot of people, they ain't gonna believe that though.
I'm just like, so when it
I
comes
mean, he
to
ducked them, but they gonna run a scam.
When it comes to this boxing shit, right? And even though Aaron Pryor said I outpriced myself and Sugar Ray didn't have to really wait for me, ain't nobody gonna try to hit it. My dad don't give a fuck about that, because definitely when it comes to Marvin Hagler, the way that he fought Marvin Hagler, the way that they like the shit, he was like, it was motherfucking rap. So we've been talking shit about each other for a long time. You hear me? I'm 44. That nigga in his damn 70s pushing 80. So ain't been no different than, know what I'm saying, from a long time. I come from a long line of boxing, bro, from the chip in the box. Just telling you. I come from the chip in the box. So when it comes to this boxing shit, I've been watching it for a long time.
Yeah, I know my pops was definitely a Hagler guy. He was definitely a Hagler guy.
All our fathers was Hagler guys, bro. Real talk. Oh, OG Shell. Oh, Mr. Shell, what's going on, OG?
Sheldon Moore, what's going on, bro?
Sheldon Moore.
What's up with y'all, man?
Man,
What's up, man?
What you talking about, man? We running it up.
I guess somebody mentioned Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler and Mr. Sheldon.
Hey, I pop up.
I heard it somewhere.
I told y'all, man, I've been on these YouTube streets a long time, man. I know everybody. I just ain't put my link in everybody's chat like that. But everybody know me. What's going on, OG Shell? What's going on?
Oh man, just listen to y'all cook, man. Yeah, we got this fight coming up, man, and you know, like you were saying, people are trying to compare it to the fights of old, and it's not really that, man. Because I mean, you know, Norman did what he did, but he's gotten there in a weak division, and Haney hasn't done nothing in the division. So I don't know what to expect. I would think that listening to Haney, he's kind of underestimating this kid, and that could be to his detriment because this guy's pretty decent. He can fight, and his footwork is better than people think. His IQ is better than people think. If Haney thinks he's just gonna walk through this dude, he got another thing coming.
No, I'm definitely with you 100% on that one right there.
Man, I got Devin Haney knocking Brian Norman ass out, bro. Devastated style.
And what would you base that on, bro?
Man, yo, you see how Brian Norman got clocked by Boca Chica? Devin Haney gonna take them pillow fists and put Brian Norman ass to sleep.
Yeah, that's true. He got hit by Boca Chica. He got hit by Boca Chica, but Haney got hit by Garcia. So
yeah, but
Bo,
Brian,
I've watched professional pillow fights, and there is a professional pillow fighting league. I ain't never seen.
Man, y'all better. I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all better not in y'all whole lifetime take Bo serious and what he just damn said.
Yo, but check this out. I'm seriously gonna bet the knockout. Only because
don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
No, but check it out. Only reason why I'm betting the knockout is because if he does get the knockout, I'm getting paid.
Yes, you are.
I'm getting paid.
Yes, you are.
So I'm just betting the odds. Trust me, I don't think he could bust a great, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna put money on it.
So, all right, Mr. Shaw, because this like you coming in clear as day right now. How you feel about all of this right now? Because we got and okay, with everything you saying about not you, but everything everybody's saying about Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney, right? I think that Brian Norman Jr. know who he is and Devin Haney doesn't. And that is the wrong time for Devin Haney to be trying to figure out who the fuck he is against a guy who know exactly who the fuck he is.
I can agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Brian Norman Jr. don't try to be nothing more than what he is or who he is.
Right.
Devin Haney is out here. He's trying to be a gangster. Then he's trying to be Floyd. You know, he's talking about he's levels above and this, that, and the third. Well, you was levels above guys you fought at 135, but you haven't done anything at 147, sir. So how are you levels above anybody? You've never fought at the weight class.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What he's saying is contradictory. It doesn't make any sense. If am I out of bounds saying that? I mean, that's to me, it doesn't make any sense.
No. That's what I'm saying. That all of the like you know your levels and this, that, and that, and and everything, and like at a certain point, a certain fighter has to beat a certain fighter to become that guy. Do you become the guy? Because like right about now, you're fight like you about to fight Brian Norman Jr. That's Ryan Garcia without steroids. So what are you gonna do after this if you don't win this fight?
I tend to say it like this, man. I'm in agreement with the Devin doesn't know himself, and like I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. As a Devin Haney fan, this is the first fight in this young man's career where I'm like, bro, you're just not gonna win. and 9 times out of 10, you're going to be brutally knocked out because
Damn.
the things that you're saying, you're not understanding that the flaws that you have get you knocked out by this young man. He understands the assignment. You don't, because you keep saying he's levels, he's not on your level. What you don't understand is you're coming into the game automatically assuming, which to a certain degree, it is true that right now you are the man at 47. You have the most accomplished resume, you have the most accolades and things like that. Most of these guys are new champions and shit like that. So yeah, you're coming in with a certain level of whatever. That right there, that level of arrogance, that level of entitlement is the shit that you don't understand the assign is keys that tells me you don't understand the assignment. Because if you understood the assignment, you'd say, you know what, I want to come in, put this division on notice, smack this guy or outbox this guy, let me teach this guy a lesson. So this way when I go face the other champs, you either gonna get down or lay down. You're gonna get the fuck up out the division and abandon your belt, or you're gonna be forced to fight me. So that's not the way he's carrying himself. He's not carrying himself like we would go back and say, it's strap season or anything like that. You're carrying yourself on, yeah, I'm Devin Haney. I did this at 135. Yeah, that guy is long gone. Ryan Garcia took that away from you. And you haven't done anything to prove us that Devin Haney is the Devin Haney that's about to face Brian Norman Jr.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. I think a lot of fighters always say it's levels. It don't even matter if they fight somebody on their level. They just gonna say it's levels anyway. So that's a given. So I ain't worried about that part. Me personally, I think Devin Haney gonna win a fight.
I hear you.
I honestly think he's just gonna outbox him. You know what I'm saying? It might be boring. It might be a jab and clinch. It might be whatever. I just think he's gonna outbox him. Like Blair was saying earlier, he got the long range. He does have the long range joint. I don't think Norman is quick. I don't think Norman throw a quick enough hook like Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So
But he has.
that's my thing.
But what I'm
My personal problem with Ryan Garcia, with Devin Haney, is his personality. That's my personal issue I have with him. Cause I'm like, bro, like you can't be Floyd 24/7, man. Like at some point in time, you got to be yourself, man. You got to be
okay.
original with your own ideas,
So Bo, this is what I'm saying to you. When I compare, you feel what I'm saying? The tangibles to these guys, right? Devin Haney can jab. Brian Norman can jab. Brian Norman's got a knockout off a jab. Devin Haney doesn't have that. So that tells me one guy can jab, but your jab is not going to eat a motherfucker up like the other guy's jab can. You feel what I'm saying? Bud unleashed a new jab to the public when he pulled out that shotgun jab against Errol Spence. But what
Yeah,
I'm
but I think Devin Haney has a better jab than
but have we
Brian
ever
Norman.
seen? But what I'm saying, this is the follow-up question. You may have the better jab than Brian Norman, but Brian Norman's jab is nothing to sleep on. So, have we ever seen a situation where someone has had the reach advantage and can jab to find out whether or not Devin Haney can defend the jab and slip the jab? Because when you throw your jab, he's in the range to throw his jab, and his jab is going to come a lot harder than your jab. It's going to have a different effect when it hits. So these are like the things that I'm like. Many people, I think that they're understanding Devin Haney's talent, and you should, because Brian Norman understands Devin Haney's talent. You feel what I'm saying? But I think Brian Norman and them realize the assignment and understand the assignment. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes down to uppercuts, who has the more devastating uppercut? I've seen Brian Norman, people sleep on Brian Norman's uppercut. That is one of his most dangerous weapons. It's one of the weapons he tends to use that sets up the knockout. Because even if he misses with that, dudes lean back way so far that by the time he's coming off the uppercut and in the process of throwing his hook or his straight, you're leaning right back into it. Boom! You feel what I'm saying? So the more and more I match up the weapons, I keep unfortunately, I keep checking off more boxes to Brian Norman versus Devin Haney, and you have to look at this. One guy is far, far more accomplished than the other guy. But so how does this wind up being a 50-50 fight? There's something that's missing that the general public is not telling everybody that certain things say this is a 50-50 fight. So this is I think is going to be a misconception for a lot of people who probably think Devin Haney's going to win because you have all the tangibles. You're supposed to be the better boxer. You're the guy with all the accolades, but yet this guy who hasn't done that much, but as people would say, go overseas and knock out Jin Teriyaki, as some people would call him, but did nothing but go over there and do that. How the fuck is this guy a 50-50 fight with Joe Man then?
That's my point exactly, bro. That's my point exactly. You say this guy ain't fought nobody. Okay, I haven't fought nobody. Well, guess who I'm fighting on the 22nd? I'm fighting the great Devin Haney.
Yep.
Now I'm fighting somebody. Let's see what I do. Let's see how good I do when I fight somebody.
And that keeps telling people he understands the assignment. Devin is not there.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
I'm like, man, listen, I'm a big fan of this dude, man. And everybody's not seeing the fuck I see. And it's like, bro.
Man, let me get to my car, man.
Go ahead, Bill. What you want to say, Bill? Go ahead, cook, Bill. What you talking about?
Hey, Bills, you know I posted that Bills score in the chat, right? You ain't take a look at it?
Nah, I don't look at propaganda, man. You can miss me with the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? You can miss me with the shenanigans. I know you petty. Yeah. But Double R beat all of them at 147. The Rolls Royce of boxing, my man. Double R will beat all of them. He know the assignment.
You talking about Rolly Romero?
Yes, sir. You thought it was good.
You cannot be serious. You can't be talking about
serious,
that guy.
man. This new Rolly, man. Man. I don't know what it is, man.
Yo, get out of here with that. Hey, you just sound as bad as me, bro. You sound bad as me.
Man, this new Rolly, man.
Start calling Rolly Rough Riders.
Rolly Romero.
The Rolls Royce of boxing, man.
Rolly Romero is clumsy and chinny. That's a bad combination.
Bro. He was disciplined his last fight, man. Like, if he stick to that, bro.
Because he wasn't fighting nobody.
So Ryan, nobody?
Yeah.
Ryan's a nobody. What title has Ryan won? What champion has Ryan beat?
See, I'm gonna choke on bullshit. So he need another.
He about to fight for a title right now.
He need another fight to prove himself.
He need to prove something.
Okay, I understand that.
He need to prove something. Rolly ain't proved nothing. Rolly proved to me. Look. I'm gonna say it like this, and then people can take this any way they want to. If you lose to Pitbull Cruz, you're trash.
Ooh. This the new Voltron, motherfucking Megatron 147 Rolly Double R Rolls Royce of boxing. This is different. See, he not transformed into something else that these boys don't want to see.
He did switch trainers.
And he did just as much as Brian Norman did.
Stop.
Yo, I will say this, man. Rolly,
that's true.
When he's fighting
that's
Ryan
true.
Garcia,
that's exactly right. He's exactly right. He's exactly right. But Brian Norman has a chance on the 27th to beat up on this guy, the youngest undisputed 135-pound champion in history. He got a chance to beat up on that guy.
But
and Rolly's gonna fight what, a 50-year-old man? Rolly gonna fight a 50-year-old man? That don't tell me nothing.
I don't think Rolly want no more 50-year-olds. He said that motherfucker get hard. He said, I don't want that.
Well,
He said that dude punch hard.
him fighting 50-year-olds don't tell me nothing. I think Manny's what Manny? 52? How old is Manny? 52, 53? How old is Manny?
Rolly getting the Manny fight.
46.
Manny younger than
Nah.
Flair. Manny
That's what they said.
Man,
what they said.
Rolly got to
That's
fight.
the rumor. That's the word on the curve.
Gearsoft, whatever.
Man,
Rolly got to fight Gearsoft.
Oh, Gearsoft gonna beat the brakes off Rolly. Gearsoft gonna beat the brakes off Rolly. Brakes, rotors, and shoes.
Man, make sure you come back, cause the Rolls Royce of boxing gonna prove you wrong, man.
Gearsoft gonna destroy that man.
This is real boxing talk, man. This is like everybody in the chat, like whether you subscribe or not. This is real boxing talk, man. This ain't that bullshit. It ain't that bullshit. So 147, right? I don't know if y'all missed it or if y'all was here. We had Blair here up here. We was talking about it. 147. Obviously, if like we just talking about it, Lewis Crocker is the weakest link in that division. So going into the future, do you think that Tiger Johnson should be, after his performance, you think he should be moving in that direction?
Absolutely.
What is he now? Is he top 15 now, Smoke?
We gotta wait until they calculate it after the way that he whooped Flair's ass.
Right. Hey, this gonna be a crazy take. It's probably gonna be a crazy take, but I wouldn't be surprised if Keyshawn go ahead and set his feet in 147.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Hold on, if I'm not mistaken, I just seen something that he may be fighting Africa on the Teofimo Shakur undercard. So
I don't know if Keyshawn does. I don't know if he. I would probably think he may go to 47. You feel what I'm saying? Before he fucks around over there, because it's gonna fuck up the 140-pound division if both him and Shakur are at 140 pounds.
Man, they gotta stop. Listen, I like both fighters, man, but they gotta stop with
they gotta stop with that shit.
Yeah,
they gotta stop with that shit.
That shit is out of pocket, man.
But I would rather. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. I would rather Keyshawn go up to 47 and get himself acclimated to 47, because I think at 47, bro, that's gonna be a hard hitting, very talented young man, and fights that I would like.
Keyshawn brother at 47.
So y'all mad at?
He's not really. If that's the older one,
that's the baby. That's the youngest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is what I'm saying is this. The baby one, right? Yeah, you can start at 47, but you're gonna wind up at 54 way before Keyshawn, if Keyshawn ever go up to 54. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, the two of you can be there, but one of you definitely in a hot minute is gonna have to
He got no platform though.
So y'all mad at Animal and Hawk right now? About
no, what I'm saying is when it comes to it's what is it? Keyshawn, Kelvin, and then I don't want to fuck up the baby brother name. Keon, the one who got fired.
Right.
And he's out of, when you look at it, the prospect and how you look at everything, he's the one.
He the future. So yeah, he go bounce back. He might, you know.
And you know what, Bills? You know what? Fuck that. I'm rocking with what Bill's saying. And you want to know why Bills is saying that, y'all?
Here we go. Here come the bullshit. Don't try to give me props and take a shot at me, man. I already feel it, man. Go ahead.
No, I ain't taking no shot. This is why Bills is talking shit about Rolling, because the young phenom was whooping on Rolly's ass in training camp. That's why Rolly looked the way he was looking. Because young Joseph Brown was whooping on his ass. So Rolly went in there whooping on goddamn Ryan ass because he was in there slipping. But we gonna digress.
And Rolly was motherfucking disciplined the whole fight. He didn't have no retarded moment the way he just blacked out and woke up like, oh, he didn't do none of that. He was just kept that phone to his ear, and Ryan was shook.
But let me ask y'all this question. Keyshawn versus Tiger at 147. How does that fight work with y'all?
I don't know. I got to see the build up.
Yeah.
I got to see both of them at 147.
Well, we just saw Tiger at 147 on Pro Box.
But we ain't seen Keyshawn at 147. Like,
but we just saw Tiger at 147. We already know what Keyshawn bringing to the table.
Yeah, but not at 147.
Don't matter the weight class. That dude is still the same. I don't think the weight class really gonna matter.
But they've been saying it every year, weight class for a reason.
Well, Bud just told us that, you know, to a certain degree, if you that type of athlete, then
Tiger.
So you got Tiger?
I got Tiger.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I can't.
Go ahead.
I can't answer that one because I ain't seen Keyshawn at 140, 147. I ain't seen him. Like, we got to see him in his next fight to see where his mind at. Like, you know, cause money and babies and feeling like the world against you might change the dynamic of how you fighting in the ring.
Yeah, I'll give you that talking point for about 2.5 minutes, Bill. Hold on.
Nah, ain't no damn.
No, I'm joking with you. But I'm saying I get what you're saying about the mental state, because he'll be definitely coming off of unannounced quiet suspension and shit, because there's no way Top Rank ain't put that boy on suspension. Outside of that, yeah, we want to see how he looks on his return. But I think if he goes up to 147, I think there might be a destination fight, and I think it'll be a good it'll be a good fight between the boxing purists. You feel what I'm saying? To be like, whoa, Keyshawn about to face Tiger Johnson.
Well, ain't nobody. On another note, we don't really hear. We hear more about the Brian. That's why they should be headliner. We hear more about the Brian Norman and Haney fight, other than the damn.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, my country, brother. He AC trying to put pressure on you. Hold on, AC. I just told you that he could be fighting Africa, and Africa got a goddamn belt at 140. You just bypassed that. Talk about some goddamn Tiger Johnson. Yeah. No, we gonna no. Oh,
because my point is this: the only reason why I jumped past it, because for me, and I just opened up with it, I am not liking the fact of Keyshawn and Shakur being in the same weight class. I don't know why Shakur will go back down to 35 if you just took out one of the top guys.
So you must did not hear Shakur hear what he said. You didn't hear what Shakur said, did you?
I heard that stupid shit.
Go ahead, man. There you go, man. He was talking, man.
I heard that corny shit about leaving something to little bro, but other than that, I'm like, bro, that shit is goofy as hell.
He said he gonna lead a division at the Keyshawn. That's what he's saying. I'm gonna beat this dude up, and then I'm gonna go back down to 135. I got unfinished business, man.
Okay,
that's what he should have said. That's what he should have said. But what he said got everybody up in arms. Like, oh, I'm gonna beat this dude up and give you the belt, cause I know you gonna win it. And then like we tag team partners, Animal and Hope. Motherfuckers, Steiner brothers.
Yeah, but he got a problem. What I'm saying is this. All right. No matter where Shakur goes, right, he gonna have an issue, and that issue is gonna be a Matias issue or any one of the other champs at 140. Outside of that, you go back down, right? It may not be the Tank fight everybody talking about. The fight that everybody may be talking about, because I know this dude gonna bring it up, is Mr. Gary Russell. You feel
Okay.
what I'm saying? Because it seemed as though once Mr. Gary Russell got up there, everybody then immediately started talking about 140.
Okay. I agree with you, AC. Wherever Shakur go, he gonna be an issue. You're right. He is gonna be an issue for anybody that want to fight him. I understand that. If that's what you said anyway, but you
Uh-huh.
probably didn't say that. He is gonna be an issue.
Yeah, and the issue is, well, like,
He gonna be an issue.
no, what I'm saying is I hear what you saying where you trying to say he gonna be an issue, but for me,
Mhm.
the issue at 35 is for Shakur is not really gonna be at Abdullah Mason. You feel what I'm saying?
It's
It's
Gary.
it's gonna be Mr. Gary Russell. Will you make that fight? Because that's gonna be the fight. They're gonna say, well, we don't know what Tank's doing, but we know Mr. Gary Russell right here.
That'll be
Y'all gonna
good.
have Mr. Gary
Okay.
Russell been calling you out, or you tried to call Mr. Gary Russell out at 26, and then you mention his name at 30. Then he then responds to that, and then you say, no, I'm only focused on Valdez. So at many different points,
Hold on, AC, hold on. Before you go any further, hold on. Calico, how you feel about what you just heard?
Yeah, you talking about Mr. Gary Russell, like putting a
All
record.
of it, everything that you just heard. How you feel about all of that?
Like I don't really feel like
The Keyshawn,
yeah.
Shakur, and then back down to 35, and then ended up could be Gary Russell. How you feel about all of that right there? Because that's a whole lot to take in. But how you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like Shakur don't. It's a lot of smoke he just don't want. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said, he'll go up and fight Conor Ben, but he said he will not fight Devin Haney at 147. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna fight T.O. and run away from Mr. Gary Russell and go back to 135. Like this motherfucker be tiptoeing through the lilies, man. You know,
but that's
like he want to be Terrence Crawford. He want to be Terrence Crawford where he can just do that and just go to any of the weight division and pick a bitch out and beat him up. You know, but nah, nigga, we want you to do it the right way. And he don't want no smoke with none of them 140 pounders except for T.O.
yeah, because the beef at 140 for him is not Richardson Hitchens. It's not one of the other champs. It's the guy that we saw on an interview where you said, "Nah, I don't want to fight him. I just want to spar him."
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, I don't
Sabril
like shit like that.
Matias, and that's
Ooh.
when he was at 35. And then it was stated that okay, Sabril heard you, so he's tweeting back and forth with you, like, bro, then just come up to 40 and let's get it in. Nah, I'm a 135 pounder. So you go up to 40 and you beat Tio, everybody gonna expect you to fight Sabril.
Yeah, there he is.
Stay up there.
Yep.
If you go back down, everybody gonna expect you to fight Mr. Gary Russell.
He gonna have to stay up there. If he beat T.O., he gonna have to stay up there.
Hey, people don't understand when you beat the man, you inherit his beef, his problems. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you can't beat Canelo and Benavidez not want a piece. He been wanted a piece. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Hey, TD Sports, what's good, man? Salute, man. Salute. TD, you can pull up. It's open panel. We cooking, man. Pull up.
I don't.
So if you beat T.O., you got to know Subriel and all them is drooling over opportunity.
Well, I mean, if he go up there and beat T.O., I mean, that money gonna come, and he ain't gonna have no choice but to stay.
Hey, Bill, let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna call you later or tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you something about Shakur, man. You ain't gonna be fucking with him too much long. I'm gonna keep.
I mean, I like him in the ring, all that outside shit, you know.
Yeah, I would say RIP takeoff.
Hey, hold on, hey, B3. Hey, hold on, hey, B3, if you want to pull up, man, because you know how you let me on the panel. You know what it is. Y'all know. But I'm just saying, man, you can't be everybody's brother. Big brother.
You can't be everybody's friend. You can't be I mean, but when you get him in between them motherfucking rope, that's all I care about. Like all that personal shit, like my conspiracy with Tank, it seemed like the shit is true. but y'all don't want to talk about that though. Even though I don't like Tank, I said this shit,
No,
and
no,
that's
no.
what
You
it
really
is.
do like Tank, but you like to troll me. You ain't fooling
I
me.
don't like Tank, man. I don't.
Yes, you
I mean,
do. Yes, you do. I know you. We just, but like we both from underneath the Mason Dixon line, but you just be trying to troll a little bit. Like I ain't gonna. But you know what? B3 was good, bro.
What's happening, man? What's good, Smoke?
Hey,
Salute to the panel in the chat. What's happening with it? What's good?
Yo, yo.
hey man, we hey, you know what? We working, but there's no FCC rules, so you get to be, you know what I'm saying?
All right, that's a bet. Listen, well, I'm trying to, we're trying to get to some money, everywhere we go. So we're gonna try to maintain some, some decorum. But what's the topic of conversation? What we talking about?
If we can go from Norman Jr. knows who he is to Dab doesn't to Oscar as Ortiz and PC, and especially that you want to say Woodsec or PC, or we can get to the new subject that we didn't even talk about, but we can get to Eubank, Ben too.
But we was just on Shakur being at 140. The smoke that's at 140, the expected fight for him at 140 for me, which is Sabril Matias. And if he goes back down to 35 like he's claiming, then everybody's gonna expect him versus
But see,
Gary Russell being that they had being that they have a history since 126 pounds.
man,
Sabril got a fight
y'all
there.
just
Hold on, wait. Sabril got a fight already though, lined up. It's already got a date and everything. So
Yeah,
the
but so
thing
yeah.
we are like we like no,
y'all glazed over Rolly being the best at 147. See how y'all do?
because he's not, man. Anyway, no B3 because
Yeah.
we freestyling with the rest of the shit. But if you want to, like, I want to hear your take on all three of them, Norman Jr. Because I feel like no matter what with the talent, however, this, that, and third, I feel like Brian Norman Jr. knows who he is and Dev doesn't. And I feel like when it comes to boots and this Virgil shit, I feel like Oscar got Virgil, and Woodsack. He got him in, in U.S. Marshal Security.
Mhm.
And how you feel about those two before we move into the Eubank Ben fight that's gonna pop up?
Yeah. So, like with Norman Jr., right? Like we saying that he kind of, he has his identity in order. I feel like Haney does. He is kind of at a crossroads, right? Because being like a young fighter growing up in the Mayweather gym, he idolized Floyd so much so that he looked like a light skinned Floyd, and he even does the same things, with women, with the shorties like Floyd, with the chains being flashy, being flamboyant. So
Mhm.
uh
He
some of them
vibing that
lines,
system.
I mean, and we gotta be honest, Floyd is legendary. So he's going to take after him, right? But shout out to Norman Jr. for kind of, flipping that on him and kind of making him like uncomfortable. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's strategy. He's not laying down on any front. So you can respect that, right? And that's how aggressive he's gonna be in the matchup. So I think that's gonna be a fire fight. Now with Virgil, I mean that's just the Oscar De La Hoya playbook, right? Because we gotta understand Golden Boy is really we all know PBC and Al and they pretty much took the whole Golden Boy stable, but Oscar rebuilt, right, with Eric Gomez. So in a sense, you got to look at it from that standpoint. They know what they're doing as well. We always say Top Rank has some of the best matchmakers, but Eric Gomez and Golden Boy, they doing their thing, right?
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask you
Now,
a question?
go ahead.
What did they rebuild with?
Well, I mean, let's keep it 100. They definitely got who they got. They got Virgil, Ryan. They still, I mean, they building up Floyd. But what I'm saying is this, right? So with Golden Boy, they've been able to get Floyd Schofield a Tevin Farmer fight, in which before him, kind of having to pull out of the Jojo Diaz fight, he was on top. Now with Virgil, he was able to get an Erickson Lubin who everybody looked dangerous, who everybody thought was dangerous, and he stopped him in 2 rounds. So they are still being able to facilitate, getting fighters where they need to be. So those is 2 power punches, and I think that bodes well for them in the future. Now, do they hold up against Boots? Of course not. Virgil's not going. There, I don't see him getting past Boots. So I feel like, yeah, Oscar's gonna do everything in his power to keep him away from Boots. I mean,
I
that's
see him.
I
I
think
see
that's
him getting past.
you see
Yeah,
Virgil being
yeah.
Boots.
Yes.
I think that's a 50-50 fight. I don't think, because I know people always say styles make fights, man. I
Yeah.
don't believe the styles make fights. I think it's the person, because I've seen
Well,
people with the same styles and one win and the other one get destroyed and shit. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
Pete the play
Fair
though.
point.
Pete the play though. Boots always running up the people he know that he ain't in the cars to fight. Eddie Hearn doing this shit. They ain't finna fight Ortiz yet, so we gonna bring Boots. They ain't finna fight you yet, so we gonna bring you. And now you looking like the boogeyman again.
So let me
You
ask
already
you.
knew they weren't finna fight you, and now you coming in looking like the boogeyman again, so you
So
can
I
fight
want to
another
ask this
dud.
question.
You
I
talking
want to ask
shit,
this
man. You just be
question.
talking shit like, you
Hey,
know
both
what
of
I'm
these
saying?
Hold
dudes,
on. I want
both
to
of
ask
these
this
dudes duck,
question.
both
So
of these
is
dudes duck
Virgil?
Bachram though.
No,
Both of
I'm
them
gonna
duck
ask this
Bachram.
question. Is Virgil tailor made for Boots
They tell
stylistically
they
the way
tailor
they
made for
fight?
each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah,
There,
they
there
telling
you
me for
go.
each other.
Like I,
Mhm.
I wasn't, I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but yeah,
Yeah,
man.
they definitely telling me for each other.
Telling me, but that's why we need this damn fight. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
saying Virgil has
But
the
check this
style
out.
to
Check this
beat
out.
Boots?
The
I
way
will say
Boots
this
get
though.
hit, hell yeah.
I
That's
will
why
say
we
this,
need this
right?
fight.
I never
Mhm.
like to use the term weight bully, right? But both of these dudes ducking Bakra tells me these guys are nothing but weight bullies because they don't want to go into that fight and have that damn rehydration clause set on their ass. So they want to go fight for other belts and shit.
And Virgil and Oscar clearly said they are not going after the Virgil's trainer also said the reason why we never went after Bakram it's simply because the IBF's rehydration clause. And when I heard his trainer actually say that, and then hear not Eddie, Oscar say the same thing, I was like, wow. See, that right
Yeah,
there
they
made
they,
me
they
lose a
go for it
lot
on a
of respect.
unified. They go for it on a unified title, but they don't want to
Yeah,
go
but
for it
they're not
straight up.
going after. They're not, and that's the same reason. And unfortunately, that's the same reason you heard from Xander's corner that they don't want to deal with the 10 pound rehydration. But I
I
was like,
mean,
but bro, you've already got a belt, so what the fuck are you talking about?
wake me up when they go for a real belt. Quit going for interim belts. What the
Okay,
hell?
I knew you was gonna do that one. But hold on, because we just pulled like, because we gonna run the channel. Um, Oster 40 said Virgil and Boots both play too much. Virgil has strong possibility to win this fight. However, neither one of these manufactured fighters ain't doing shit for boxing. For real, for real. But hold on,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
That's
bro.
fact.
hold on,
Fact.
hold on.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's some true shit.
Hell yeah.
But can
We
can can I
got
bring something up real quick? Go
hold
ahead.
on, AC, hold on, AC. Not only we got Long Island, we got Brooklyn. The Bronx is pulling into the building. TD, what's going on, baby?
What's good? What's good, man? Hope everybody's doing well on the panel. Salute. Um,
Salute.
yeah, I hear y'all cooking and said I don't know where I could begin first. I was going to go with the topic, not to change course with the Devin Haney and Brian Norman, the face off. And all I want to add to it is that I had done an interview with Jolene, which is Brian Norman's manager, back in August, September, I think, which is like kind of like after the scuffle and everything went down. And she basically told me and told us everything that pretty much transpired beforehand. You know, so the reason why that whole scuffle started, because I don't know if you guys remember when they first came, they were shaking hands and they were cool and everything was good, and then all of a sudden after that they got into the scuffle after, like, I guess the press conference, whatever. But that was because what she said, that they had just done the face off, and she basically said Brian got the best of him, and Evan was trying to intimidate him and trying to, and for a guy that's been doing the face offs already, and this was Brian Norman's first time, she's saying that Brian got the best of him, and that didn't sit well with Devin or his father, and that's why everything transpired the way it did, because Bill was tight. He was tight about the face off and how Brian handled himself, and that's why they did what they did with the bodyguard. So it's just funny that everything she said came to light and it was true. And when you see the face off, I don't think anybody can dispute, what she was saying and what was said, that Brian pretty much won the face off. Now, face offs don't win fights, but at the end of the day, they were sour and they felt the type of way that they had to go pull what they pulled with the whole, with the bodyguard situation.
Hey, me personally, I remember when I talked to Zab Judah on TikTok, I was telling him that I felt like that whole situation with AI, man, I don't give a damn. You hear me? Because it was them two videos. It was that one where everything was just, friendly, and it looked like the exact same video, except the next one, as soon as they walk up, it wasn't friendly. It was just boom. So I'm like, hold up, man. How the hell is there two videos? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no way y'all had one video this easy going.
Yeah, but that was one was the arrival, and then one was after the face off.
Man, I feel like Turkey had that $1 million AI on our ass. For real. And they all in on it.
You can see Devin is a great boxer, but y'all can intellectually, Norman Jr. is very witty. He's sharp, and even though he's from the South,
he gritty. He ain't on nobody witty. He gritty though.
Well, I'm just talking about with his wordplay. Like he can put it together. In the interviews, like he quick on this. He quick thinking. So Devin is more so. Devin is he don't have he hasn't developed that. He still got work to do in that department.
Yeah, he doesn't feel comfortable in his own skin when it comes to talking and shit. Like he got to refer to the Mayweather quotes.
Right.
Because he was never given the opportunity.
So what about
Jay-Z?
So what about Jay-Z?
That has always been a talking point for him.
Hey, but your boy Jay-Z said when he said a big verse, he only thinking of his brother. You feel me? And everybody loved Jay-Z like he top 5 dead or alive.
But check this out. The thing with Jay-Z got real swag, even though he biting lines and shit, but he got real swag. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney, I don't
know.
Yeah, Haney got swag.
50 say he look like a painter.
I just think Devin Haney just try to be Floyd too much.
I don't know if he's trying to be Floyd too much. I just think that he's like B3 saying, he's just not good at speaking, and that's why he doesn't really do many interviews. And Bill pretty much speaks for him, and I have no problem with that. I think it's fine. I just think that face-offs don't really count, right? I just think that the whole thing with the bodyguard situation, to be mad about it and to do the stunt that they did, and especially when he's done these face-offs before, and this was Brian Norman's first time, I think that was just an intimidation factor that kind of backfired and make them look bad, and and then Dev trying to play the bad guy at the same time. He's not really a bad guy. He's just, trying to come off that way because he doesn't really speak, or, he's not a good media person. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Like a bad guy.
But this is why
I don't think he's comfortable in his own skin. That's all.
I don't know, bro.
For me, this is why I'm saying at the end of the day, Devin Haney has never had the opportunity to be Devin Haney when you got a father that wants to, micromanage everything about you. He even wants to micromanage your personality.
But that's the same thing Mayweather did to a guy that wasn't his son.
Okay. But
at the end of the day,
and now look, and guess what? Now we realize Mayweather got more sense than we thought he did, because Tank should shut the fuck up.
But at the end of the day, Tank has weapons that made him who he is.
Tank be weaponizing
this is why all of those guys that are in that division, nobody can put up the numbers like this dude does. Whether people want to say whatever about him, at the end of the day, he's the numbers guy. So, for some
Mayweather.
situations, you don't have to.
The knockouts do sell.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is, in some situations, you can speak softly and carry a big knockout. In other situations, if you speak softly and they got a knockout with you, people gonna look at you and say, you know what, bro? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you got talent.
The other part is true, though. The other part is true. The Mayweather backing definitely helps.
Yes, and he has a machine behind him. That's a whole entire machine.
But hold up though. Don't slapping somebody at the fair make you the bad guy. Don't ride around with a pistol make you a bad guy.
Not at all, because at the end of the day, as being a fan of his,
said slapping somebody at the fair.
When I saw that, as being a fan of his, when I saw that, it was like, so why didn't you just continue to box, fight your way out of the situation? Let everybody know you get in the ring immediately with a good opponent, maybe a Alex Rocha who was sitting in your seat at that time. Take that fight. You feel what I'm saying? Get your belt back and let everybody know that whole Ryan Garcia thing. Yeah, you seen what it was. So now I'm choosing to fight my way out and let y'all know ain't nothing changed with me.
But it did change though. His feelings were hurt. Yeah. So it changed.
Yeah. So your feelings was hurt. Then you come back. Then you come back and you put on a marathon for us. And then you take a big fight that it's like for a dedicated fan of yours, it's like, bro, I applaud you on taking a fight.
Nah.
I don't understand your rationality for this shit.
Nah, what he said was, I'm telling. I'm going to court and I'm getting my zero back.
Hey, I wish Wilder would have sued Fury. I wish he would have sued motherfucking Ryan.
Wilder did sue Fury. Oh, okay, I got you.
Hey, a motherfucker should have sued your boy in the Olympics. Goddamn, I forgot your boy did all that Iron Man shit. Yeah, them motherfuckers need to get goddamn what, bro? They got rich off cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, the people who don't cheat, they don't get no reward, not from the people. Well, really, because they black. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if you anybody else and you cheat, you're gonna be great. You're gonna be still a legend. You're gonna be Mark McGuire.
You're gonna be Tyson Fury.
Yeah, you can't be Barry Bonds. But you could be Mark McGuire.
Sammy Sosa. You can be Sammy Sosa though. You can be Sammy Sosa.
Look at Conor Ben. He fighting this weekend.
Yeah.
Sammy all is forgiven when you can.
That Sammy turned light skin.
Yes. Sammy said, "I'm gonna watch this black off me so y'all can get off my back."
At the end of the day, bro, I feel like this. Some people, right? Some people, they know how to implant the doubt right as soon as the accusation comes in because they know how the media works. And if you can implant reasonable doubt, then at the end of the day, that's what you're dealing with. It's
about what though, AC?
Yeah, that's why we call it old media, man. You can't beat old media.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying. Ryan Garcia knows how the media works. Look at his following,
bro. He got that.
So they planted doubt immediately as soon as the what's the name came out, and then it was his lawyer that came out and said this is the percentage, not what's the name, because they know New York State is not going to release that information. They're going to release is it positive or negative, only through Freedom of Information Acts and whatever, however they can get those results with some media, whatever outlets that can get those results, they can get those results. But his lawyer was the one who came out and gave everybody a number because they planted the reasonable doubt. Then when the number came out, it was confirmation. So whether or not you had an issue with Devin Haney going into that fight, when the confirmation came in that it was only this amount, so it has to be ridiculous. Yeah, it's some conspiracy. Yes, it's Victor Conte. Yes, it's all of these other people, and that's how you split the media up to say, listen, I don't know what it was, so listen, it don't matter, and that's a plus for Ryan because they did their job.
But
they diluted the claim and made the victim now the enemy.
But AC, Karma came though. They were supposed to run it back, but the Rolls Royce of boxing did what to him?
Yeah, yeah. But then how can? But then at the end of the day, Karma may have came back and got you that loss, but the business said give him another shot.
Another
Karma could
title
do his
shot.
thing.
And you know what else?
He
You
got
forget
big.
one more thing. You know, not only the business,
Man, they
but
rewarded Ryan.
the guy he cheated wants to give him another shot, and I think that's crazy.
That's
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
That's crazy.
It is.
Yes, sir. But this is the ugly truth because at the end of the day, when you look at all of these young fighters, Ryan Garcia is probably the most marketable as it is right now.
But not he is
No,
marketable.
not
I
in the
think
ring.
he's the most
Not in
popular. I don't know about the
ring.
most marketable.
Why
See,
put
that's how
money
we
in
know
his
y'all
mouth?
don't care about boxing, man. That
He's most
motherfucker can't
popular
fight.
for sure.
Nah, he is.
Bro.
He is
Bro,
marketable.
bro.
He is marketable.
Nah, he.
If he was a black boxer,
Yeah,
we
I
would be
mean,
talking about he was a D level fighter.
Yep.
Yeah.
if you
With a
don't,
with a
he's
whole lot
marketable.
of
He's
power.
marketable if you don't care
that.
about what black people think.
We're not disputing that. We said, but
I
I'm
said,
saying
how
he
is that
is
marketable? He got to
no,
get in the
he's
ring.
no, but he's marketable
Abdullah
because
Mason should be marketable.
He should be.
but he's
no,
not.
but
No, he is.
check this out. I'm not disagreeing with it. Ryan Garcia is marketable because he's a pretty boy for one. A lot of these teenage girls are falling head over heels.
Well,
for
put
him.
him in the booth,
And,
man.
and,
Like,
and then,
make him an
and then on
analyst.
top of that, you gotta understand. When it comes to him, right? You know, he doesn't have to fight anybody that could beat his ass as long as he's marketable. You gotta think
He's
like they
he's
market.
not really marketable, bro.
No,
Because
but they
Yeah, he's
market people
rogue.
but
towards.
where is he selling?
He's
Where?
rogue.
Give me
Like,
a
he's
point where
saying,
he's sold out.
Let him win this belt because he's gonna be. I think he's gonna beat Mario Barrios.
And you think
but
that
what I'm
fight's gonna
saying is
sell
that
out?
no, I think he's gonna whip Mario Barrios'
It's the
ass because
opportunities he's given. It's not him being marketable. It's just that people giving opportunity. Suleiman giving him an opportunity. Turkey
right,
Al-Sheikh giving an
but he's
opportunity.
giving him
Bro.
he's giving him an
He's not
opportunity
marketable.
because he is.
Bro, this
He
motherfucker
is
Mexican.
marketable
He
because-
He
Mexican,
is
but
marketable. That's why
The
he
he's
last
Mexican,
fight
but
he
this-
had in front of
hey,
an audience,
bro,
right? Was
he Mexican, but he's not even bilingual.
It doesn't matter. He's a pretty boy,
Right.
and that's what the casuals because they market it to casuals. They don't market it to hardcores.
See,
He said
he's
he's Mexican,
marketable.
but he ain't bilingual.
But understand what I'm
God
saying.
You feel me?
Understand this one point.
damn.
You
And
don't.
speak English though. That's crazy.
That's the point. That's one of my points. He does speak English, and guess what? If I wrote something down and told you to repeat it, and then I had a Spanish coach, nobody gives a fuck whether you really are speaking Spanish or not.
Right.
Because I use the term of a Mexican company wanting to sell masa or their pre-made tacos. Who
And
the
on
fuck
top
do
of
they
that,
really go to?
what's the
Ryan
international?
Garcia get a belt, and the money faucet is going to flow because the kid is already a very, very wealthy young man. Like, he doesn't really need boxing right now. He has everything. He's done fashion shows.
And why
he's
is that?
sponsored some of the biggest shit.
On top of this, right? The most spoken language in the world, or the agreed upon language, is English.
Mhm.
Motherfuckers that don't speak English already know English, like because they hear it in our music, they hear it on movies. Man. You ain't gotta speak no Spanish because in Spanish, what they say about Canelo.
Nah, he got to, or you can just leave that culture alone. That's what I'm saying.
Nah. But the fact is that all you gotta do is speak. What made Canelo so popular?
So watch this.
He
All I gotta
doesn't
do is
have to
put
be
on the
Mexican.
sombrero. All I gotta do is
Companies-
put on the sombrero, and they need to fuck with me.
He doesn't have to even go down that route.
He
Goya
doesn't.
is just a
Beans. Yeah,
and
beans.
Goya is Latin American. Goya will represent Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Argentinians. It doesn't matter. Goya wants to sell to every Latina or Latino in America and globally. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to marketability, you can take a Virgil Ortiz, you could take a Bam Rodriguez, you could take a David Benavidez and Ryan Garcia. What out of the company I'm talking about, Goya, who hires who to represent their company? They're gonna probably go after Ryan Garcia
the pound for
first.
pound fighter, Bam Rodriguez, man.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. They're gonna go.
Yeah, Bam the best Mexican fighter out there.
Yeah, he's
Come on
probably
now.
the best
Like,
Mexican fighter, but
Yeah,
he's
and
like
listen,
bro,
and he
fairer than
also
the
I've
he not.
never
dog
And
seen
fighter.
hold on.
a
You don't
Mexican
have
with,
to.
the full entourage, like the full. You feel me? Like he got the whole game, bro. He
But when we
pivoted,
talking about companies
blocked it.
investing in a product, when you talking about putting their
Be back.
face, putting their brand on your body, things of that nature,
Bro,
on your merchandise, listen, Ryan Garcia is a head case.
yes,
So you can't he's erratic as well.
you can't invest in that.
Right. So
Yep.
ultimately you'll be throwing money away. You may have lawsuits. So you gotta say you have to have a proven track record of sustained competence at this point if you run before top people is gonna truly believe in you.
Yeah, but
Now
I
somebody
get
like a
that
Bam
point. You have
Rodriguez,
Yep. Clean record,
he come
clean
on now.
slate.
go ahead.
Yeah, cause I want to let TD go after y'all go.
I just want to touch up on the
I don't think he was
marketability
brother. The
of
brother wasn't
Ryan.
done, was it?
Yeah.
No. You could go ahead, cook TD.
Yeah, I just want to go. I just disagree with Ryan being marketable because his biggest fights were against another big name. He's never really sold out or done well when it was just him. The Duarte fight did terrible. There was hardly any fans in that arena, right? But he did his two biggest fights was against two names. Now Tank Davis, right? And then even the Devin Haney fight where they struggled to sell tickets. I know because I bought a ticket to that fight. And I bought a ticket to the fight when it was first came out. And there was a lot of tickets left, and they lowered it. The price that I paid for my ticket was dropped almost $400 lower on the week of the fight, and I was tight, and I had to eat that. And that tells me that they weren't even selling even in that fight. So Ryan is not really as marketable as you guys think. He's not really selling fights. Even in the West Coast, he's had fights in Los Angeles, and I believe the other fight, the fight with Duarte, was that in Texas? I think that was in Texas. But the bottom line is he's not as marketable as you guys think. I just think he's getting the opportunities because of Oscar and because somebody like Turkey's giving him a chance. And now Suleiman, Suleiman in the WC is extra corrupt, right? Especially for Mexican fighters, or Mexican American fighters.
Hey
So,
TD, let me ask you to your point, TD. I was kind of shocked when Turkey put those guys on the street and
yes,
didn't have no ticket sales. I was like, that was crazy.
yeah, that was a free fight. They only had like 200 or maybe like 150, something like that, able to watch it like inside that little, corridor, whatever you want to call it.
But I'm saying for stars in the sport, you can, I mean, and especially for an event like that, they should be able to sell
Okay.
out an arena at least.
So
They should have
But
done that. They would have made money.
that was a Turkey thing. You know what I'm saying? The reason, like all the stuff you said about Ryan Garcia to me is the reason why he is marketable, because he wouldn't even be getting his opportunity if he wasn't marketable with the whole WBC and everything else. They won't be putting that dude there. This dude said all types of racist stuff, and this motherfucker come off a loss, and he still get a title shot. I mean, come on, man.
That's right.
It has something to do with marketability because
But-
they feel as though if he was to win a title, then he gonna fucking blow up. That's how they
But
feel.
here's my point to it. Because sometimes you just got to look at the numbers to tell you whether this person is marketable or not. This young man's worth.
Hey, matter of fact, that's the
Hold on,
problem.
let me get this out. This young man's worth is $50 million. That's his worth as of as of now in 2025. These are the people he's got behind him: Gymshark, Dior, and that's Christian Dior, L.A. Young, which is I believe a clothing line series or a gym series or both. Like it's like a lifestyle brand. You feel what I'm saying? And 1800 Tequila. That's a Mexican company behind this dude right now. And right now, $50 million for a dude who y'all saying ain't did nothing and blah, 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 blah. There's something else there that either that we don't know about. You feel what I'm saying? But the money's there. He's got bread. He's got bread that niggas like Shakur and Dev wish they had.
Well,
So
Dev
that's
is
just
good.
the
I think
reality,
Dev's
bro.
got good money.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
Dev's made. I think he's made more than Ryan in the last fight too. So,
Who's that?
I
Yeah,
think
but
Dev has
that
made more than Ryan.
all money ain't good money. You said
yeah.
50
Hold on.
million total.
Who made more
And
money
they
than
said he
Ryan?
made 40 million off the Tank fight, right?
Nah, that was
Like
cap
30.
though.
Like
Everybody know
30.
that was
See,
cap.
Okay.
hey,
Okay, well let me
top,
say
Say
that.
made
Top
say
Rank
made
doing
30.
that with everybody. Like even your boy Kid Austin, he with Top Rank. They got him doing movie
Kid
roles.
Austin
No, he's
with
not.
Golden Boy.
He's with De La Hoya.
Well, that's the same thing,
But
But
he
Top
even
Rank is not De La
Ryan
Hoya.
even said he sold out
huh?
for that contract. He sold himself
Kid
for that
Austin's
fight.
with Golden Boy.
So that's what I'm saying, man. It's
Exactly.
you
My
doing
bad, my bad, my bad. And so is Ryan. That's what I meant. I ain't meant to say Tyreek. My bad.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as Golden Boy, like Golden Boy is doing that for everybody, because even Kid Austin has like parts in movies and like because of his physique, like they treat the guy like a model. Like it's a lot of companies that invest with him just because of his the guy's in great shape. You feel me? Something
I
about
mean,
Golden Boy is hooking these people up
see,
beyond boxing.
I don't think Kid Austin got that type of backing, not yet. And the only reason
Oh
why
no, he did.
I don't see it,
Not
man,
the
because
Dior. I know what you're trying to say.
no, I'm just saying, just in general, right? I look at it like this: as black people, right, in boxing, we don't have enough fans to come out there and support black boxers in general. And it don't have to be from black people. We just don't have enough fans out there supporting black people. The Mexicans are the ones who selling the fucking tickets. I mean, who's buying the tickets? Who's buying up the tickets, man? You put any Mexican dude could be a fucking Uber driver. And that motherfucker, them Mexicans will buy them damn tickets in a heartbeat, man. When it comes to black people, I don't
yeah.
care how good that black person is, man. These motherfuckers ain't supporting black people like that.
Unless it's in their hometown, like Latino, like here in New York, right? Like Shushu got a good following. Like they come, and he's trains in Vegas. They come out for Shushu and they come out for the Puerto Ricans here in New York, right? I mean, there's a few guys here on the panel from New York, so you guys, if you go to the fights, you know that too. So, but Latinos and the black fighters, they get attention in the home, the home crowd.
Keyshawn, yeah, like Keyshawn in Norfolk.
Keyshawn, yeah, exactly. And Keyshawn did well February on the Valentine's Day when he won the title. He had like 3 buses come up from Virginia bringing fans down to watch him fight. So
now
I will say this.
I will say this: Keyshawn, before the whole debacle, actually had a following.
Mm-hmm.
Like people, like he was witty with his shit and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a following. But then that whole debacle went down. It's just like, damn, Keyshawn, you done blew it, bro. Like what happened?
He gonna get a good fight. It's supposedly January 31st. Him and Hitchens. That's the undercard.
But here's the situation.
Let
me just say this real quick, TD. Listen, when you mess up and make mistakes, y'all already know it's easy to come back from them if you're likable. You know what I'm saying? And people, are attracted to you in a sense. They want to watch what you do and interact with you, things like that. So, to AC's credit, Ryan. I hear Ryan has a lot of people supporting him. On social, on panels, all these other type of things. So, and they'll overlook your transgressions depending on what the circumstances is.
Yeah, because
So
he on some right
we'll
wing
see.
type shit.
Come on now.
Yes.
So so we'll see. Like I said, I believe Keyshawn, he's gonna have to do it off of, pretty much kicking ass in the ring and being charismatic, right? Doing this thing. We'll see. I don't even believe Ryan wants to be a champion. I don't know. It's almost like that belt is like a weight on him.
No,
I
I
feel
think
like
he wants to be because I think if he's a champion,
The
it
money gonna come.
legitimizes his brand, like the Ryan
Yeah.
Garcia brand. Now that you can call him champ, because right now he's just Ryan Garcia. Once you call him champ, that's a whole new. That's like what Mr. Wonderful would say. Like Ryan Garcia would be the product if he was on Shark Tank. You'd hear all the sharks beefing with
and
each other.
Hey,
You feel what I'm
the
saying?
WBC.
and look, we're gonna and
WBC
that's
lined
what
up.
I'm saying. So when Ryan becomes champion and gets a belt, the belts are gonna matter now. He's gonna legitimize. You see what I'm saying? This is how the
Yeah,
sport
yeah,
goes.
that's gonna
This
be
is
the Ryan
nasty.
Garcia.
Yeah, invigorate the sport.
Yeah,
Right.
that,
This
that,
is
that,
Bro,
and that's
this is
and
why
that's
I
why
keep
that's why I
saying
said
what I'm
and that's
saying
why I said
because
he was
it's an
that's
ugly
why I said he
ass
was
truth.
marketable.
It's nasty.
And
It's just
that's why I say he was marketable, because
Bro,
as soon as he win the belt, everybody gonna say, "Yo, I want to fight Ryan. I want to fight
and
Ryan."
look, Barrios just went life or death with Pac-Man, and now Ryan gonna go clean him up, and Ryan gonna be
his
held.
last 2 fights. The fight he had on
That's crazy.
Jake
Yeah,
Paul card,
with Abel
and then the
Ramos.
Pacquiao fight. He looked
Yeah.
suspect in his last
man,
two fights.
Barrios been damaged since 140 with Tank and Keith Thurman. Well, 147 with Keith Thurman.
So
Like
He's
yeah,
been in a lot
bro.
of wars.
Yeah.
Yep.
And plus, he just been sitting there. He just been sitting there, not
I
really.
like that fight for Ryan though. To be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he gonna knock him. He gonna
Yeah,
knock Barrios' ass out.
Ryan gonna lose in my eyes, but I know they're gonna in the end they're gonna raise his hand.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, you think he gonna lose against Barrios?
He ain't gonna knock him out.
I think
Ooh.
I think he gonna spark out.
He not gonna
Yeah, I think he
outwork him.
knocking out Barrios,
He
bro.
not
I
gonna
think
outwork nobody.
he might not outwork him, but he gonna catch him with that left hook. He gonna put Barrios.
That's what I'm
to sleep.
saying. But he ain't gonna put him down.
You
See,
don't think he gonna put him down? Damn.
Nah, see one thing about Barrios, he gonna get beat up. Like his face gonna be bleeding. He gonna be ugly, but he typically wins. Other than Tank and Keith Thurman.
I think Ryan Garcia gonna knock him out, man.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a stop.
I think it's done for Barrios. I think that's the reason why Pacquiao came out and chose to fight him, because he like, man, that dude is the weakest link.
They would have to stop it early because it'd be like Devin Haney. Like even if he can knock him down, it'd have to be repeated.
Because Barrios is a tough competitor.
Yeah, he a real Mexican.
Would he be? I mean, what's up? I mean, like Ryan. Like, how do y'all see Ryan? Like, do y'all feel like he's just gonna be able to get him off of his like twitchiness? You know what I'm saying?
Hell, no.
And just catch him because he looked bad. I mean, because when he got hit by Rolly, he act like he didn't want to get hit no more. And then maybe that's just Rolly.
Hey, bro, and see, watch this. That ain't put like this. Your boy Barrios is the opposite. Barrios started getting on Tank ass for putting all that pressure on him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Got there Keith Thurman, like by the 10th round, I thought Keith was finna get him out of that. But those last 2 rounds, he had Keith Thurman running around that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like he respond well to that punishment.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this. For me, I think Ryan may have had his come to Jesus moment. Either he's gonna take boxing serious, or he would have just retired after being outpointed by Rolly. Because going into that fight, the odds, everybody was expecting him to go out there and knock out Rolly, but you got dropped and you was outpointed. So for me, the thing I'm looking for in this Barrios fight, I'm looking to see, the press conferences to see if Ryan Garcia has turned a corner, if he's more mature, more responsible. If he's coming across like that, bro, be very, very scared for Barrios, because now this kid.
Here's the question.
Now this kid is focused.
No, if he come out like a rock and roller, like a headbanger, acting crazy,
yeah, then I'm gonna.
Then
be
I'm
like,
scared.
I might.
No, then I'm scared for Barrios. I'm worried for Barrios.
Hold on. Who's putting on this matchup? The Ryan Barrios. I
don't know. I was gonna ask before y'all said that. I was gonna is a determined, apologetic, new Ryan is that even a good? The best version of Ryan. Let's put it this way: is the best version of Ryan any good though? Because I never really
I think the talent.
Hey,
I think
TD,
the
that's
talent
the question.
is big.
What talent?
Because you got to think in the amateurs. Didn't this dude knocked out Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs? Ryan Garcia, didn't he stop Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs?
That's what I heard. I know he split with Devin 3-3, but
yeah, and I think he stopped Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that a long time ago when the arguments about Virgil coming up from 140 and then people start to attach his name to boots. It was like, wait a minute, this is the Virgil Ortiz. Wait a minute, y'all talking about Virgil from 140? This is the Virgil that Ryan stopped in the amateurs.
I thought Ryan stopped him in it. I don't know.
Maybe he beat him twice. I see a second time now that says points.
Oh, it's points. Oh, okay.
Okay.
He may have gave him an 8 count or something. I mean, Ryan can really punch.
Yeah, right. Like Ryan got skill, a focus.
Discipline, like TD just said. I think
everything.
me and him are on the same page. A more disciplined, apologetic, serious Ryan Garcia. For me, that's the one I'm more afraid of, because that means you're now understanding the professionalism side of boxing. The clowning, joking Ryan Garcia,
bro.
I'm kind of nervous.
What about in the ring?
The clowning. the clown and joking stuff is me. Me is this. It's just accepting fights for bread, knowing you're gonna lose them. You know what I'm saying? Not being 100% locked in on the matchups. Like
Yeah.
you gotta be focused, man. We want to see you actually be a champion. We don't. It's not like the fans was just went out and said we don't want to like Ryan. It's just Ryan. He's been showing his ass.
Mhm.
You know, and
That's your brain on drugs.
come on.
He's got a
So
good
really,
amateur background. I've seen he's beat a lot of name guys. I mean, he's beat Tiger Johnson in the amateurs. He beat Virgil Ortiz, Brandon Lee.
That tells you the kid can
he's
fight.
like a bro. He's like a 16, 17 time national champ, man.
But that tells you the kid can fight.
The only
So
only
if he
dude
get
only dude he
focused,
couldn't beat in the
he's a
amateurs was
problem.
Shakur. Like the only person that was beating him consistently with Shakur Stevenson.
Hmm.
Did he fight Shakur? I don't see Shakur. Oh yeah,
Nah,
he
I know
lost
they
to Shakur.
fought. Nah, I ain't know that.
The junior nationals. I see. Yeah, Shakur beat him.
So I mean, I'm not really expecting a lot of these guys to beat Ryan. I wasn't expecting Rolly to do what he did to Ryan. I was expecting uh a better version of Ryan versus Rolly.
Yeah. But I think it was the game plan, bro,
Hell
because
nah.
that's the one thing
You fell
about
for
it. Like
that?
the
You
trainers
fell
are not
for
doing
it?
their job, and him switching trainers or whatever, because Rolly boxed. Nobody expected Rolly to come out there and box the
Man,
way.
Rolling still ain't nothing special.
No,
And
he's
That
remember
not.
man just
But,
they
but he
had
had a
hey,
good
history.
game
Popeye ain't
plan.
have his spinach, man. That's it.
They
Popeye
had
ain't had no
history in
spinach.
their sparring match, right? Remember, Rolly got the best of him in sparring
Yeah,
too.
yeah, and that could have been in the back of his mind,
Yeah,
especially after getting dropped.
unorthodox in the motherfucker. Hey, that's why I know everything my boy Blair Cobbs was saying is true. Like they can't handle the unorthodox style of like a Blair Cobbs. He would tear Ryan ass up.
Yeah, all the machismo was just out of him. I mean, he ain't throw his hands; he put his hands in his pocket. So I wasn't. That's what I wasn't expecting. You know, we
So
seen
hey,
him. We seen him throw. We seen him try to knock Tank out and got clipped. Got up, got back to work. You know, we seen Devin rock him in the third, punch his hands together. You know what I'm saying? Did what he did in that fight.
hey,
So
hey, I want to ask y'all: has Brian Norman Jr. fought anybody that Blair Cobbs couldn't have beat?
Um, I think,
Santillion might stop
but
Blair Cobbs. Let's keep it a
believe,
stack.
Man,
believe it or
no,
not,
no,
believe it
nah,
or
nah.
not,
That bitch ain't that powerful.
I think Karen would have been a tough out for Blair, bro.
Who?
Karen.
Who the hell is that?
Karan
That's what I'm
Kuka.
saying.
Who
Chuka
Boost
John.
fought Karen? Yeah.
No. I
No.
ain't talking about the people Boots fought. I'm talking about Brian Norman Jr.
Oh shit. You damn.
Yeah, Brian Norman Jr. never fought Karen.
Yeah, you're
Like
right.
he's never
Damn.
fought a move. Like the best fighter I think was Cuevas, if you ask me.
And Cuevas was out for like a year.
Exactly.
What's Blair's best win outside of AB?
Well, I ain't gonna
Probably
lie, like he been snubbed a lot. So like he can't
Um,
even bro, if the brother could get a fight once a year, then we'd be able to really,
but
grade
see
him.
that's what I was telling what's the name earlier? Blair. I said, yo, when he said he could have got he should have had that title, I'm like, bro, like your promoter wasn't pushing you like that. So even if you would have beat
Yeah, he been in limbo
Rocha,
with promotion companies.
yeah, if you would have beat Rocha, they wouldn't never position you for a title shot because they weren't trying to push you like that. They trying to push.
He could have been champion if he fought those guys that Brian Norman Jr. fought. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
I mean, he beat Maurice
They
Hooker.
want
That's
they
a
want
good
they
win.
Like
want never they
like
want
like
never position him because they ain't try to market him. You got to think like when you got the power of marketability, like they did for Ryan, for instance.
man,
Ryan coming
bro,
off.
that motherfucker marketable. Now let's be honest. Black Ops,
No. I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying this is what they looking at. They trying to push out a certain product, and they looking at Blair. They like Blair. You in your mid-30s. You we trying to push out younger fighters. We trying to push out motherfuckers that got a fan base, somewhat of a fan base. Like that's what they pushing for. Like Blair, yeah,
oh,
he got the mouthpiece and everything, but they're not trying to push him out there like that. That's why they shelved him.
yep,
bro, I'm
they
gonna
shelf
keep it a
they
beam
shelf my
with
boy.
y'all. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. A couple of years back, right after COVID, I had gotten an offer through an email for a chef's position based on because somebody got at me off my Indeed profile. Kept on sending me emails, and at first I thought it was a joke. So I just said, you know what? Let me call this number and see what's up. It was a real company. The offer was out there. So when I actually went there, what was said to me was, you know, we have a couple of other candidates. I was taken, I didn't get the job for the simple fact they wanted someone longer, someone younger who can be with the company longer.
Oh wow.
They
Yeah.
said a chef like you will probably be with the company, and the first major opportunity you have to do something that you're passionate about or go your own way. We see, you know, we would hope that you'd be that type of chef that goes in that direction. So for that reason, we want somebody that can
That they
really
can
grow
mold.
with the company.
That they can mold,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. And then become the leader of how they want to build
And
their
that's how a lot of
See,
companies
restaurant
are.
group.
see,
You
Like that's how a lot of
and they were being open because they want because they
no,
still
I
were willing.
completely
Look,
understood
no, I'm
and
saying I'm put like this. They were still were willing to take you if you really wanted to go the long route with them.
yeah, but at the end of the day, I understood where they was like, look, we think and we know hands down you're far more talented and you're going to bring more experience to the table. But what we are afraid of overall is where you are and the amount of experience that you have, you may not be in it for the long
for
haul
the long
and
run.
the
Yeah,
slow moving, just like we
they
said,
looking
Bob,
at you like
Shakur,
you overqualified.
ex- yeah, kind of overqualified, but they have a timeline of how they want to do things. For
Right. And then
me, that
they feel
timeline
as though
may
like
not
what
work because of my age and where I finally want to be.
right.
You,
And they feel like with you, they like we can't mold him. We might
yeah,
get pushback. Whereas though they
yeah.
take a young dude, they be like, oh yeah, we gonna mold the
So
shit out
that
of this
same kind of
motherfucker.
money in his face, or maybe $20,000 less, he gonna be on board for with everything because he's gonna look at it like, yeah, I got talent, but let me play the long game with these guys because at the end of the day, out of one of these restaurants they're gonna build, one of them is gonna be my vision. Me, I don't have the length or the patience to go through 3 or 4 different restaurants before you want to decide to give me my own. That's like with some fighters to where they got a game plan. These are the 5 fights we signed you. So these are the 5 fights we want, and you looking at it, and it's like, okay. So this is the fight that gets me into champion contention. Yes. So why do I got to do another 6 fights before I actually face a champion? Well, it's because what we're gonna do is we're gonna find that name to attach you to, and then we're gonna build that fight, and then your championship fight, depending on the layout, and looking at these other guys who signed to these other things, and you're gonna be looking at them like, listen, man, I got an appetite for smoke. I don't want to duck nobody. I don't really want to fuck around with these these scheduled fights and well match made fights. Just put me in there with the toughest competition because there's nobody out there that can fuck with me. I don't want to do all of this dumb shit that y'all asking me to do. And I think that's where Blair was when he was at. This is where we say Shakur left Top Rank too early. This is where Dev made the big mistake of moving on to out of Mayweather's camp, where Richardson Hitchens jumped ship or got a little bit too public on him having multiple offers outside of what the DAZN was offering him. So this is what fucked up Richard Hitchens from actually getting a TO fight. Because remember, that shit was already scheduled for Alcatraz. So because he went in that direction, the company was like, look, we need more of a team player. You're a talent, you're a hell of a talent, but I don't know if our agenda and our timeline works for your talent, and we don't want to hinder you. So I get it to where some fighters feel that way, and then they make these decisions that we're like, oh my God, why did he do that? Because they have a certain feeling about themselves, and they don't want to really fuck around with what you got. And we could probably attest that to why Jarrett really went after the Bacoli fight when Top Rank was telling them, no, not yet. It's not your time yet. This is not the dude to try to cut your teeth on with. So it's a matter of what side of the perspective you stand on. And I think if you're a young fighter, don't be mad at the situation. Learn from the experience. So that would be my advice to young fighters out there who feel like, yeah, there was a deal on the table, and I got this and I got that, and just some guys are just hard to work with. They just period hard to work with. They got their own agenda. They feel what they feel, and it's like, okay, guy, we got to meet somewhere in the middle. You know what I'm saying? If you want this thing, this is where we meet in the middle. And they're just like, no, this is who I am. How y'all gonna tell me my? Well, we're not telling you your worth. It's the market that's telling you your worth. The market consists of human beings. So
I
this
mean,
is
sometimes some people got to bet on themselves too, right?
yeah, yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
because
why
that's I
certain
mean
people
that's what Floyd did. Floyd bet on himself, and
exactly because the time scale and the market and all of that other stupid shit from the business side, because you're telling me I'm not this and it's more about Oscar De La Hoya and some of these Latin fighters. He was like, okay, okay, okay. I see y'all want me to sit second and third seat to these dudes, and to be perfectly honest with you, you put me in the ring with these dudes, I'll beat the shit out of them. So I'm not gonna wait. I know some people. And I'm gonna get on the phone and call some people and start to see if I can get the backing behind me to bet on myself.
Yep. Hey, for real though, like put it like this: just like we see fighters chasing Terrence Crawford, so they'll fight his past opponents, Virgil Ortiz, Jerron Ennis, whatever. Like people got to do that to the low level champions also. I
Yeah,
I know people don't like that term, but I'm just saying like let's say Brian Norman Jr. If people like it or not, Blair should go behind him and beat up everybody he fought. You know, it's like, hey, didn't you just beat up such and such? Okay, I'm gonna beat him up too. You know what I'm saying? The same way, just like people did Crawford. Like shoot, Virgil beat up Madrimov, and it just looks better. Because he's already beaten up. Now you get to go and put your stamp on it. Just let it be known you chasing a motherfucker down.
it's the Gamboa effect. Everybody wanted Gamboa
but this
after
is the thing with,
Gamboa was
with
stopped.
Virgil Ortiz though, like him and Boots, they gonna fight right behind Crawford. But then they were positioned to fight Crawford, and they never even hopped on the opportunity to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they both had a shot to fight at 147, and now you hear both of these dudes talk about, hey, I've been wanting to fight Crawford and Spence since 2018. And I'm just like, come on, man. Like y'all dudes was in position to fight these dudes, and y'all ain't even trying to fight them. But they
Mm-hmm.
want to fight like Spence now. Spence got his ass whooped 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now they
Virgil,
want to
that
fight
shit
him.
count. That shit count. But now Boots was the only young fighter that wanted that kind of smoke.
I didn't even hear like Boots to me name was
Like
Boots was still a prospect in 2018. But I
I'm a,
didn't say
well,
he
I'm gonna
was
say at least by 2020 he was calling out Spence.
yeah, he probably was. But what I'm saying is that he was in line to fight Crawford as the mandatory, and he hopped out of the WBO rankings in 2021
Mm-hmm.
and went the IBF route.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was Virgil number one, Boots
yeah.
number two. Both of them dudes, according to the WBO rules, either one of them could have petitioned to fight Terrence Crawford and become Terrence Crawford's mandatory. The one, two, and three have that obligation. I've been on panels where it was read, those rules were pulled up over and over and over again. We discussed it when we were like, if Boots really want to fight or Virgil claiming they want to fight this man, at the end of the day, all you have to do is put in the paperwork. The WBO will grant you that paperwork because Bud doesn't have a fight. So all you got to do is put in your paperwork and request to become that man's mandatory.
Yeah, Virgil already been said that he would, he just wasn't ready.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? He said, and I applaud Virgil for that. Virgil was like, no, no, no. His team, Oscar, was like, nah, we're not ready for Terrence Crawford. No, 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 no. When it came down to him and Boots, when they was both at 47, he said, and I think this was after the first, no, it might have been after, yeah, I think it was after the first Quran fight. Virgil was still, recovering from some shit of trying to make weight and stuff like that, and he had asked for 48 months to prepare for Boots.
Like he just got his first knockout at 154.
This is his fifth fight at 154.
Exactly, first knockout.
We all cooked Boots. We all cooked Boots because Boots said, I want 2 tune-ups. But for me, I was like, how the fuck did Virgil skate by everybody when Virgil actually gave us 2 tune-ups?
Like
when he went up to 54.
Look, I was big on Virgil until Boychuk. And even after Boychuk, I thought he was still great. But then I saw Boychuk, who I thought was a bum before Virgil fight. I thought he was a bum. Then after the Virgil fight, I saw he's a bum. This motherfucker is a real bum. He fought a bum and got destroyed.
And Brandon Adams destroyed Boychuk in 2 fights. And Brandon Adams is a dude that people are calling a bum.
That's what I'm saying. So I say Boychuk ain't shit. So that means Virgil ain't shit.
You lost to the guy. You lost to the guy that Brandon Adams knocked out.
You struggled mightily.
Brandon Adams stopped. I believe Brandon Adams stopped him in the first fight, and then he went the distance and got the unanimous decision in the second fight.
What's the other dude, Fox, that had came down in weight and
Michael
it on
Fox?
Yeah, he put it on him too.
Michael Fox should have won that fight.
Yeah, I hated that.
Dropped him too, but they didn't count it.
I hated that. That's what I'm saying. I say, well, Virgil, you ain't really the goods.
No, Michael Fox fought Boychuk.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
about. Yeah, he didn't fight.
Yeah, and so did Virgil. And Virgil struggled in comparison to all of these fighters.
Yeah, check this out. Brandon Adams TKO'd him in the first fight back in 2021.
Yeah.
Back in 2021, he got a TKO on Boychuk. Boychuk was 18-0. Gave him his first loss. You feel what I'm saying? Then he has Brandon Adams has 1, 2, 3 fights. He loses to Adrius.
Yeah, he got robbed that fight. That was a
tournament. Versus Kazarakis.
Yeah, Kazarakis. Yeah, I didn't want to mess up his last
name.
And then he gets the unanimous decision in a 10-round fight over Boychuk.
Yeah, bro. Like Boychuk been robbing people ever since he got robbed. Bro, it's almost like the NFL. Like they'll cheat you one play and then give you another one. They were like, yeah, I'm gonna cheat for you. You know, now we even. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, that Michael Fox should have got that win.
Yeah.
Shit, Michael Fox should have got the win over the fucking other dude as well, Venezuelan dude.
That was when they tried to cheat him.
Wow, they did cheat him for sure.
He dropped Maestre. He dropped Maestre, and somehow the fucking scorecards came back with Maestre winning. I said, "Oh my god!" Even Maestre was shocked. He was like, "God damn!"
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the worst robbery I've seen in the last 10, 20 years. To me, goddamn, Lemos versus Hitchens. Lemos was laying it on his ass. Like, what the hell? Like, bro, I don't.
You really had to find 7 rounds. You had to really seek them shits out.
You think that's the worst robbery?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think that's the worst.
Shit, I'm going with the Rolly and the old man.
Nah, bro. See, look like put like this. Every other robbery was closer than that to me. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like, well, Rolly when he fought that old man,
Rolly was close. It was closer.
That corny ass stoppage.
That was weak.
I said, oh man.
Yeah.
Now let me ask y'all this. What about the Joe Parker Fabio Wardley stoppage? What was y'all thoughts on that one?
Good stoppage.
Trash ass stoppage, man.
I thought it was a good stoppage because he was gonna stop the nigga in the next round.
Yeah. But what about? But hold on. In the next round, what was he gonna gas out? AC?
He was already. The man was gassed.
Come on, bro.
Not to mention, he didn't even when he was throwing them flurries, some shits wasn't even landing.
Both of them were gassed because at the end of the day, Parker did not. The 2 shots that caused the referee to stop the fight, Parker's arms were just flailing because he was caught flush. One hit him, boom, and then the other one had his arms just all over the place. There
So
was
he
no
didn't.
way.
So then he didn't put his guard up. When you talk about when his arms was all over the place, you mean when he put his guard up and then the ref jump in and
Like,
stopped it?
yeah, no, I'm
He
saying it
put up
like
a
this.
cross guard.
I'm saying it like this. Right before Wardley caught him with the uppercut, and then Wardley was trying to chase him, but he was missing a lot of those punches. Parker backs up onto the ropes. Wardley throws 2 shots, then backs up because
Oh,
Parker
now
threw
that
a
was a
punch.
good stoppage.
You seen
Man, I
you
thought that fight
seen
was a trash
Wardley.
stoppage, man.
You seen Wardley gasp for breath like, whoo, and then he threw that lazy ass body punch, and then when Parker went to drop down to block the body punch, Wardley hopped in and caught him. Boom, boom. Then Joseph Parker clinched up. 2 more punches came. Parker blocked those, and then Wardley found 2 gaps. Bang, bang, and then his arm started flailing. He tried
See,
to go back into his guard, but the ref steps in. That's
see,
not
he,
the
Man,
most
see, he went,
egregious stop.
bro,
The
bro,
most egregious stop was the stop with So Cold.
bro.
Like they
Parker,
didn't give,
Parker
they were
wasn't going
supposed
to
to get
sleep.
that man a standing 8.
Hey,
Right.
Parker wasn't going to sleep, but he was finna get just beat up all.
Yeah,
It was over.
yeah.
It was over.
It was a good stoppage to me, bro.
It was a good stop,
I don't think that was a good stoppage,
Nah.
man. I think that shit was a trash ass stoppage.
bro. He was
Man,
taking
That
a
was an
break,
A-side UK stoppage.
bro.
yeah,
Parker was
that
taking
was
a
like,
break by getting
hey,
his ass
we want to
whooped.
position ourselves to fight fucking Usyk. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
they want that Daniel Dubois bag, that 70 million bag.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to mention, Fabio Wardley was losing that fight.
Yeah, he was. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro. It was good talking to y'all.
That's for sure.
All right.
Hey, see.
All right, salute.
Yeah, that was. I mean, and the reason why I would understand them, stopping it if Parker had been down multiple times or he wasn't putting up his defense anymore. He was still rolling, slipping shots.
Yeah.
Not much.
He was
Wasn't
still
really
putting
doing
up his guard. Now he only threw those two shots and he went back to the rope. I thought that was
Yeah.
it was like he shouldn't have.
Past 30 seconds, he only threw like 2 punches.
He only threw those 2 punches.
Nah, but check this out. This joint,
Yeah.
like, I ain't think Fabio Wardley was connecting on them shits, man. Like, you know what I thought could have been a stoppage, and they just call it a knockdown, was the Usyk Tyson Fury first fight when he was knocking fucking Tyson Fury from rope to rope
Yeah,
and everything else.
that should
And,
be
and that and now if somebody would have said that should have been a stoppage, that could have been a stoppage, but the referee said, "Oh no, that's a knockdown." Let me do
Tyson Fury is they always do that for him ever since Wilder. This motherfucker was on the ground 10 seconds with Wilder in the first fight. Like, I had a video on Instagram with the timer. That motherfucker did like 1 million views. They ended up taking my whole page.
Yeah.
Yep. But I ain't gonna lie, like, Turkey be setting fighters up, man. You ask me. Like, he always set your ass up. He set Parker up. He set everybody up.
I mean, Parker took the fight because he still had to wait. You know, you got to stay busy at the end of the
so
day.
did Bacoli.
Now, Bacoli, on the other hand, he took that fight on a short notice.
Hey,
but
he got set
the
up
bag.
deep.
He got the bag though.
And it looked at fate. You
think it looked fake?
Yeah, that little shot to the back of the head, and then he stood up, wobble.
Nah, but that shit knocked the equilibrium off though.
It can, but I'm saying it looked whack. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, he was so big and out of shape. It didn't make no
He
sense.
didn't even get in shape. Yeah, he
like
was like
he had already split Parker too. Like, Parker was bleeding out the nose.
Yeah.
So a good in shape Bacoli. I don't know. It seemed like he lost a lot. I don't know what it is. He ain't got that monster in him no more. But
I think he's still good, man. You just gotta give him a full training camp.
I think he's a gatekeeper.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
a gatekeeper
at best, because there's some good gatekeepers out there in the heavyweight division. Because Usyk got all the damn belts anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, he might make Moses Atama the gatekeeper.
Damn.
He ain't playing with nobody.
Man, I think Moses Atama needs some more some more matches under his belt, man, before he, move up
he
that
need to
high.
knock out the big names. He need just knock out the big names and go fight
He's
Usyk.
gotta get that. He gotta get that experience. You know what I'm saying?
But his footwork is dynamic to be such a big man. Like anybody that can bounce in and out, like you don't see that in the heavyweight division. Pop, pop,
Yeah.
jump in and out like the what? Oh hell no, that shit's scary. That motherfucker dangerous. I'm telling you. And even though he's not as good as Usyk, he's got the energy and the stamina to mimic him all night long.
Yeah, but I just think he needs more experience because
Yeah.
I think if
You
he
don't
was to
want to
fight
learn on the
Usyk,
job with Usyk. You can't be trying to learn on the job.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like I just think fucking if he fought Usyk now, Usyk could embarrass him and shit.
Yeah, unless he just say fuck the skills, go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He'll have to just abandon technique.
Now he got a fight with Franklin coming up, right?
I ain't sure.
Yeah, I
you
think they said no, most of the time.
okay.
Him and Franklin they gonna be fighting. I think that's what I saw the reports. I
What's
think that's some
Franklin's
good
first name?
experience.
What's Franklin's first name?
Shit, I can't even fucking remember. That's the same dude that fought Dillian White, who actually I thought he beat Dillian White, but they gave it to Dillian White.
Okay, he trying to show that the Dillian White knockout wasn't a fluke. He said, I knocked both of them motherfuckers out.
Yeah, and then when he fought Anthony Joshua, and he was giving Anthony Joshua some problems.
Damn. Oh, I think I remember what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that'll be a good test for Tama.
Yeah, I expect him to run through it. And if he run through it, then he's definitely on par with where I think he is.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is it Moses going to fight Franklin? Isn't that what I've been seeing?
Yeah, that's what he just
that's
said.
what I was just talking about.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Yeah,
Jermaine Franklin, he's solid. He's a good fighter.
Hey, could Anthony Yard civilize the monster? Like would a monster respect his power is what I'm asking.
I think early. I think Yard will give Benavidez trouble early. Because Yard is not going in there for a check. He's going in there to win. You know, and Yard is dangerous, man. He
is.
You know, he's dangerous until he's not. Let's put it that way. You know,
That gas tank. That's what it is. Once the gas tank get on E,
yeah,
he's done.
And the muscles. He got so much muscle.
Yeah. So I don't know. See if can Benavidez, take it, and I'd be interested to see how the first couple rounds play out. Because Benavidez throws a lot of punches, and when you throw a lot of punches, that opens yourself up. So
like if he can get the respect of Benavidez, this is gonna be like it could be a dull fight.
Yeah.
And that could favor him. Like I could see a tie, like shocking the world. It could be a tie or something of that nature. Or a split decision. Like even a split decision is good for Yard. Yard, if he loses in a split decision, that means damn boy, you did something with the monster.
Yeah. I tell you what, I think Benavidez is going to win, but I wouldn't be shocked if Benavidez gets dropped in this fight.
Oh yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
I can see Benavidez coming up, off the ground and winning this fight.
Like other than Beterbiev, this is the biggest puncher at 175.
Yeah.
Period.
And Yard, he hurt Beterbiev.
Yeah, the biggest puncher. He hurt him. Yeah.
He definitely hurt Kovalev.
Yeah,
he was busting Kovalev ass, man. That's why Canelo hopped on him real quick. He's like, shit, let me get this dude after going to war with Anthony Yard. Let me get him 2 months later.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm a sign off, but I appreciate Smoke. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate you guys on the panel as well. I mean, I'll try to jump back on the next time you guys are live. You know what I mean? So
one.
All right.
Yeah, peace, man.
All right, be safe.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off myself.
Yeah, man. Same here, man. I definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah, definitely, man. I don't know where Smoke at, man. Smoke probably on another panel and shit.
Hey,
All right, man.
next time, brother.
All right, man. Peace, man.
Peace.
On that note, man, we're gonna get up out of there, man. Hey, Lee, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Until next time, man, y'all keep smoking. Thank you.